Good evening, everybody. How's
hi.
everybody doing tonight?
We were not having lewd talk. We were actually having like smart people.
Business
I don't
talk.
believe
Business talk.
How dare you
None
interrupt?
of you.
It never
So
happens.
How's everybody?
Oh, that overlay looks fantastic.
Oh, I need to see how this overlay looks.
It looks
Oh,
super
look
sexy.
at that. Look at
I,
that.
It's
I
so
like
nice.
I like how the boxes are narrower, kind of to focus on our beautiful faces.
I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm sitting still because I like to lean while I'm playing.
It was
Ditto.
completely intentional. No, I just tried to figure out how to fit 6 squares on the screen. But yeah,
Well, no,
I'm
if you lean
super.
enough, you just look like you're resting on the stone.
I'm pretty happy with the way they came out. It looks nice. It's nice and clean. I think the other one was a little jumbled. I don't have to switch between green screens anymore to like deal with dice rolls. It'll just show up on there. And we got the nice little thing that on the other side that like switches through character information, and Spooner can lean over and kiss on HB Fox.
That worked perfectly. I didn't think that was gonna work. It worked out great.
So
Well,
this
there's
is how
the
the
first
orientation
clip.
is going to stay, right? Me and
There's the
Spoon, we're
first
always
clip.
going to be together.
Yeah.
And Fox is on top of me, so it works out great.
Damn.
Oh, those
This
things
is-
I can do.
I'm-
to
I'm
spoon
liking
up and get
this.
My camera back.
I'll be over here. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I was like,
Well, it's okay. MBS is on top of you, Ro.
that's
You're good to go.
That's because Rojan's a power bottom. You don't understand.
Oh, there we go. My camera like didn't want to focus for a minute. So how was everybody's week? What'd you get up to?
Dude, I was saying this while we were waiting for you to fire up everything. I am trying so hard not to give in and buy Monster Hunter 1. Like it's
Could you stop mentioning it, please?
if I have to suffer, you have to suffer.
I got a really nice internal capture card that Mole gifted me. I want to use it like right now. Dang it.
Yeah, like I'm trying not to. Like it's like I have to focus on the playthrough that I'm doing right now because I've got 3 games I got to play through
All the Dragon Ages
for all the Dragon Ages and then I've got Dissidia and Dragon Ball coming out. So
You're gonna be playing fighting games until like you die of heat death, man.
dude, I love fighting games. But it's just like I see Monster Hunter and it's just like I want you.
I have zero interest in any of those games. It's just me. Like the Monster Hunter thing, like I feel like I might enjoy it, but at the same time I didn't really like what was the other one that came out recently? That was
Dauntless?
similar? Yeah,
Dauntless.
Dauntless was not my jam. So I
I
will
would love to love Dauntless, but it just didn't run good for whatever reason on my setup.
It's the beta.
for me it's the same grind over and over. Like that's not fun for me. However, I've been stuck in Slay the Spire for the last like week, and that game's fantastic.
You're
And
never coming up for air, man.
I'm probably not. It's a trading, or it's like not really a trading card game, it's a collectible card roguelike deck builder game. But yeah, it's so much fun. Scratches all of the right itches
Yeah.
for me. It's so good. Spooner, what'd you get up to?
This week, a whole lot of nothing, man. This week was. It's just, it's all right, man. It's no big deal. This is a chill week. It's the calm before the storm because next week is going to be absolutely ridiculous. But
Wait, what are you doing next week?
we're not waiting till the end of the show.
Oh, we can do it then too, but we can do it now too.
All right. No, next week is the first time I'm ever doing a charity stream. We're supporting St. Jude Play Live, so St. Jude Children's Cancer Research Center. And it's a small goal. It's just real humble because I've never done anything like this before. But halfway to the goal, we're going to be, I'm going to be taking a shot of hot sauce. Once we get the goal, chat gets to decide how I straight razor shave my face so I can make designs and whatnot. If we go above the goal and a half, my wife, Mickey Panda, will come on stream and do hopefully not drag makeup on my face.
I hope she does drag makeup.
It's going to be, I mean, she's really good at makeup stuff, so I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going
You're
to
gonna
be
be
fabulous. It's going to be so fabulous.
Does
And,
she have any makeup with glitter in it? I mean, 'cause
Yes.
now would be the time to ask that question.
Yeah, no, she's got. I'll take a picture of the bathroom before she murders me after the fact. But like, it's like the Mac store and an Ulta came together and made my bathroom. So it's gonna be a fun time. And then like every $30 of donations, I eat jelly beans that may or may not taste like vomit and like Indian food. So
What about vomited Indian food?
yeah, there's that too. So it's gonna be fun, dude. It's
Making
gonna
sure
be a
you
fun
had
time.
all your bases covered. That's all.
She'll turn them into 5s. I wouldn't be surprised, Roller. I wouldn't be surprised, man. We're not gonna get prosthetics involved. Though. I told her no fake eyelashes and that crap. No.
Oh, get like a 5s cosplay going on.
Dude, my eyelashes are long as hell already. I don't need. If I put fake, I'm gonna wind gust into the mic every time I blink.
Don't
I'm good.
kink shame me.
And and when is that again?
That is all of next week, Monday through Friday.
All right. HP Fox, what'd you get up to this week?
Work,
Work?
and more work. I've been like, I thought I had no free time before.
And
It's
then you got a
just,
job, and
then I took on a second job, and it's just insane. I haven't like so much as said hi to anybody in a week.
I know I feel
Um,
shunned.
We're it's too bad. Deal with it.
I get priority attention time, so
She
I'm at
does,
top of the
and
list.
and even then, I feel like I haven't really talked to her in like 3 days. But we've been crazy busy doing onboarding stuff with our partnership program over at Outpost for SOS because it launches on Tuesday. So that's like day after tomorrow.
That's exciting.
And early access for our partners starts tomorrow.
Right on.
So it's been crazy. I've never sent out so many emails in my life.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Alicorn, what'd you been up to?
I pulled an all-nighter yesterday to try to fix my sleep schedule, and also I couldn't sleep because I was nervous about the Delta interview. So that went okay, I guess. But I'm going to be overly critical because it's one of those jobs that I've kind of always wanted since I was yay high. So that happened, and then I've been playing Subnautica, and I blame Hunter for that.
I want to like Subnautica, but I can't get into it. I'm just not. I don't know.
The same. I love the concept because I love this like deep sea exploration stuff. I mean, I was like, the Sequest fanboy right back in the day. For those of you that remember that freaking show on Sci-Fi. But the more I watch Subnautica, I like watching other people play it. I can't really get into it to play it myself. It reminds me a lot of No Man's Sky, but underwater.
Yeah.
Well, it actually has a story, though, so that's kind of nice.
True. Yeah, this one actually has a plot and story that isn't some existential fucking.
You're not just derping around the entire time. There's actually a way to beat the game,
Hey.
or there will be when it's
No,
up.
I will. I
No
will
Man's
never.
Sky was a good game, and I will fight anyone that says otherwise.
All right, there
I
we
didn't
go.
say-
1v1 me at PAX.
Yeah, like
I
there
can't
we
afford
go.
PAX. Let's
We
do it.
we have. Yeah,
I will
we have.
fight every single one of you in the street.
Hey, man.
Screw that. I'm gonna hit up one of my friends who's got a wrestling ring. We're gonna make this a real thing.
Have you not seen
I'll
my
fight
No
him,
Man's Sky
too.
shirt?
No.
I got the
Kiddie
Atlas
kiddie
on a
pool,
shirt.
then Jello.
Jello's meant to be eaten, not to be fought. in.
That's why you have a little snack in between. If you
Well, I
get
was gonna say
knocked
we
down,
could
you
eat
just
and fight
grab
at the
one.
same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no,
Both of
Roger,
them.
you should let the ladies fight in the Jello. Like, you don't know what you're missing. Just, it's worth it.
You don't do that with food.
Max, how are you
Oh, you
doing?
must be so bored.
Like death.
Yeah.
Aw. Mags is not feeling well, folks, which is why we have the lovely drawing of Javaria in for her cam this evening. But she is still gonna get on here and play some D&D with us, nonetheless.
I will do my best.
Trying to think of how my week went. Work pissed me off on Friday, so that was not fun. Got more work done on my tattoo yesterday. That was fun. So it kind of balances
Looking
out. I suppose.
fantastic, by
Yeah,
the way.
I'm super happy with the way it's coming out. Got some more color added into it, and gotta go back later on and do some shading and finally start to color in the background. But I'm super happy with the way it's coming together. Who wants inspiration for this week?
My mouth is full. I can't.
Alicorn says I saw a hand go up, so I'm
I'll
gonna
do
make her
it
do it
because
now.
it was a very dramatic episode in the Tombs of Annihilation campaign that we have here. We basically, the only thing that I remember because it was so traumatic was showing up in this happy little town that we all thought was going to be the same town that they brutally murdered all the villagers. But it turns
was
out
worse.
No one's supposed to
it
know
was
about that.
worse. The town was really happy. Nobody got hurt. There was no like illness. Everybody was just super like overly excited. And the reason why that is because a mage of some sort, like I guess I would say it was a curse on this child that they keep in the basement underneath the town hall, that in order for the town to stay prosperous and whatever, the child had to continue suffering eternally. And we were kind of given the option to show the child mercy or not when Lex, Rojan's character, tried to assault the mayor and was magically poofed outside of the town and couldn't find his way back in because he's barred from entering again. So he sent a message via his base-birthed child owl to let us know to, by any means necessary, save the child. And Samoya gave the message to Crest and was like, I'm done with this shit, I'm out. And Crest basically guarded the door while Javaria paced back and forth, and Fives, I think, was just sleeping. Not really giving any fucks.
No, I kind of.
Correctly.
Fives just like excused himself from the situation and
Yeah.
brought y'all
He went
food.
quiet for once, which that's when you know there's something wrong.
Y'all done fucked up so bad with that one. Let me tell you.
But that's basically all I remember. If we did anything before that, I don't.
You guys
Oh no,
got
we did the pyramid thing, and I talked to the Naga lady, and she told us about the Yanti dude who's super bad, and we need to kill him because she's had bad visions
yep,
about.
and you
and-
talked to Arturus and his giant companion Dragonbane for a little bit. And they gave you some information about a place called Nagalore. The Naga that you talked to gave you some information about a place called Amu. I don't know how to pronounce it. And yeah, and then you guys stumbled through the forest for a little bit, through the jungle a little bit, and made your way to Omleus, where you had that nice, uplifting, super happy encounter in the village. And then we left off with everybody kind of leaving the village, having not affected it one way or the other, and meeting up outside. You guys running back into Lexus, finding him kind of having camped out outside of the city walls.
So we're starting off. So we're starting off basically in the middle of a Jerry Springer episode where the shit's about to
Yes.
get real serious.
Oh, also, I need to point out, Fives got a repeating heavy crossbow.
Yep, he did.
That fires 3-round bursts and does a lot of damage.
And one of the neat things now is if you need character, it's on the other side. If you need character information, like their stats and stuff, it's down there in the bottom box. And yeah, that one over there. Nope, the other side, Spooner. There you go.
That way. Yeah.
So now you have some character information, which I need to remember that I keep updated. And I
I
think,
was looking at that and I was like, man, it would be a shame if anybody died now. Because then you'd have to go in and edit it.
I've got it saved as a template. It's just going in and changing a couple values now.
Oh, that's cool.
It's super easy.
Well, when we level, if I remember to actually level my character, I'll remind you to update that stuff.
Yep.
Where did you make the template at?
Photoshop.
Okay, I may have to. I may have to ask for that in the future, so I need it for the Malthers as well.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, you gave it to me for the Malthers. Never mind.
Good
I
job.
think I just gave you the PNG files, but we can talk about it later. I think the only one that might be a little off down there is Crest, because I think he's technically multi-classed into Sorcerer and Warlock. Or Wizard and Warlock.
Well, Crest is always a little off anyway, so.
Other than that, let's jump in. So you guys find yourselves kind of camped out on the outs, or exiting out of Omleus. Find Lexus camped out. Does Lexus have a tent, or is it just a bedroll?
It's a bedroll.
Okay, so You come out and Lexus has his bedroll there. He's got a small fire pit that he's built up. His pots hanging over it where he's cooked himself some meals. As he couldn't find his way back into the village, and you all walk out and see him kind of camped there.
Yeah, pretty much what Lexus has done is like he gets up, he eats, and like anytime he's not eating or anything like that, he's just constantly in prayer, trying to somehow either get access to the town to save the child, or have Lathander intervene on all of this.
Moya is just brooding, sitting against a tree, being super angry and depressed at the same time.
What direction? Well, we were leaving the town to go to Nagalore, right?
You guys were trying to get back to Camp Vengeance so that you had a touchstone where you knew where you were, so you weren't so lost in the jungles anymore.
All right.
We resupplied in this town. That's right.
All right, we did resupply in this town. We were going to Vengeance to get our paperwork back, directions to the tower or whatever the hell it was, where apparently there was some Yuan-ti that had messed up those guards.
Snake people.
Snack people. Okay, I'm just trying to recall exactly what all of our motivations are. All right, and look at my map. Damn, it's a long fucking way.
Yeah, I think we're doing that, going back to the camp to get our papers, and I believe Arturius told us exactly where the tower is, and then we determined the direction that we needed to go from where we are, which was kind of southeast-ish from the camp. So I believe that's where we were headed when we came across the town.
Okay. So we're all just in front, and has Lex noticed us? Lex just kind of knows that we're there?
Lex is ignoring you all, and he's continuing with the prayer. He knows you're I know you're there. It's kind of like, I know you're there. I don't care.
Wow, that's rude. Everybody's just being real quiet.
Yeah.
Seems that way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those somber situations.
In that case, Five
Our fearless leader Fives.
waddles. I did not vote or volunteer for this. Just say there's no El Presidente for life.
You didn't turn it down either.
If I remember
wasn't even
correctly,
asked.
if I
King of
remember
Cholt.
correctly, you proclaimed yourself the King of Cholt.
That was off stream. That was a totally different thing.
I think you've been voluntold.
Damn it. So this is what it's like to be HP Fox.
Welcome to the party.
You were randomly picked.
I was randomly, but there's no luscious beard. Anyway. So Fives meanders on over to Lex and kind of just nudges him a bit. I imagine that Lex is full on head bowed, on one knee kind of thing.
Yeah, it's it's just full on. It's full on praising the sun here.
Oh, okay. So when somebody's on one knee, if you kind of nudge them, they fall over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to nudge him hard enough that he maybe falls over.
Give me a strength roll.
Got it. And I'm not he fights and he's just hey.
Is this going to be a strength contest, or is he just?
I just want to see if he can do it.
Nope.
So you
Fives falls
you
over.
go to push Lexus over, and instead you lose your balance and you kind of lean forward and wrap yourself around him in this nice embracing hug.
All right, that's
Time
going to
to
be
go.
the moment he does that. Lexus opens his eyes. What are you doing, Fives?
Time to go.
Did you save the child?
No.
Then it is not time to go.
Why?
That child needs to be saved. They are torturing him.
But why?
because they're afraid to live.
Okay. How is this a Lex problem?
I can't let a child suffer so others live.
But why?
They are using him to prolong their lives. So while they may feel no pain, no suffering, no agony, this child has to take it all for them. He is forced to stay in there. And these people are too much of a coward to accept that life isn't always sunshine and rainbows.
It's cloudy.
Yes, it is very cloudy right now.
So what would you do?
I would free the child.
But you can't free the child.
No, but you can.
Why would I do that?
Would you like to be caged up?
No, but I am not caged.
But if you were in that situation, would you want somebody to let you out? You have done nothing wrong, yet you are kept a prisoner. Remember Norin Zaryu when you got arrested for doing nothing?
Yes. Yes, I remember. 50 feet.
That child, 50 feet. That child is like that, except he cannot escape.
No, not like that.
He hurts.
Well, Lex, Fives was wrongfully put in cage. Correct.
As was this child.
Right. Who are we to let the child out? Well, you can't re-enter the town. And child has been there 400 years. Child's family is dead. Child's friends are gone. You wouldn't be helping child. You'd just be punishing villagers.
I would be giving the child peace.
You would be giving child peace. Peace to know entire family dead?
Peace
All
from
flock
suffering.
gone? That's just different kind of suffering. So, if you want to punish village, we can punish village. But it would be punishing village, not saving.
There is no punishment to the village. The village doesn't get punished. The village just has to live like everyone else.
If
the
Fives
village-
had the opportunity to not live like this, Fives would take it.
Even if others had to suffer?
As long as I did not want to make them suffer, yes.
But you are the one making them suffer. It's because it's your decision that lets them keep suffering. You have the power to end their suffering, yet you do not.
So, the way Five sees it, you can spend the rest of your life sitting outside yelling at a god that doesn't hear you, to let you in, to do the thing you cannot do, or we try to save people who are able to be saved.
Yeah,
And then
you
Fives
had to pull the god into this?
Yes, I pulled the god into this. So I'm just Fives is done now and starts meandering towards what I'm assuming is true west.
Maybe.
Why are you going west? We need to go east.
I mean,
Wait,
you could-
no. Oh yeah. Okay, true
you could
east.
go west if you'd like.
I'm trying. It would be like Fives to go true fucking west. wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
After putting that much effort into like being that deep, and he just wanders
It's
west.
the wrong way.
Like,
Very difficult to talk as a Kenku. Okay.
Give me a survival check.
Wait. Okay. Yes.
All right, you actually start wandering east, since I'm
Yay!
assuming that's the direction you actually wanted to go.
I did it.
Okay.
Lexus is gonna grit his teeth at that comment about his god, but he knows that Fives doesn't mean anything negative about it. He just sometimes lacks tact.
Sometimes.
What is
And-
tactile goo?
Yeah,
How about as subtle as a hammer? What are you talking
just gonna reach out and just place a hand on the stone and just say, I'm sorry, before packing up and heading off with the rest of them.
Okay. Well, are the rest of you guys following Fives? Like, did you have any?
I hope so.
Fives just wandered off by himself.
I'm gonna get eaten by a fucking Gru or something.
I mean, it wouldn't be too surprising if he wandered off by himself.
That is true.
It is fives.
But Crest was probably just standing at the entrance to the village the entire time, and will wait until everybody else has actually properly entered the jungle before he follows them.
Okay.
Samoya is gonna follow Fives because she knows he's gonna end up getting himself in some kind of trouble. She's not really worried about anybody else at the moment.
Okay.
If it was-
Javaria following along with them, I'm assuming.
Oh god, Javari's not letting Fives out of her sight. That's her little brother.
Okay.
Yeah, see, if it was
Not that I am a big strong bird, damn it. I don't
if it
need
was
all that
anybody else other than fives, things may have gone differently, but Lexus kind of swore an oath to fives.
That's right, Chewie.
After he decided not to give him up for wings.
I still question that decision, but that's me. Anyway.
I question that decision as well.
All right. How quickly are you guys moving? Slow, normal, fast?
We're GTFOing. I don't want to be here.
Okay.
I think that'd be prudent.
Okay.
I just noticed all the numbers that Impious used to kill the Wednesday team.
To be fair, that was our own fault.
Yeah, I take no responsibility for that one.
13d20s, 20d20.
No, that was me testing the overlays.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude, what the hell?
Because yeah, we
No,
use
that's the Tuesday game.
we use a different roll 20 game for the
Right.
Wednesday game. That was me testing and making sure the overlays picked up everything okay. However, the Wednesday game did get their asses kicked.
I don't think you even rolled anything for the Wednesday game. It was just straight up everyone's dead.
Yeah, because
There's no way getting around
there
it.
was a big commercial explosive that went off in a small, very contained area. It's funny because you know what, I'm not even. I will tell that story later.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get
No,
off
it's fine. All right, so I need a D100 roll from. I don't think I've had Alicorn do it yet. Alicorn, give me a D100 roll.
Hey!
I see it. Oh, I was like, I see a 10. It says 73. What's going on here? And
I
realized
see-
I rolled it
No
twice.
idea.
Okay. Because I saw the 10-2 and then it's like 73.
Yeah, I clicked it and then it did the thing twice. So does that mean it's 83 now?
Don't
Maybe?
say that.
I'm pretty sure that means it's actually negative 63.
Negative 60. There's my
I'm so
table.
confused.
All right. I think it's gonna mean I'm gonna look and see what 10 is and what 73 is, and then pick one of the two that I want to do.
Pure curiosity right now, just make sure I'm still on the same page as everybody. We are not going back to Camp Vengeance. We still don't have papers, but we're on our way to Nangalore.
We are going to Camp Vengeance to get our papers, and then from there we're going straight to Mongolor.
And you've actually arrived at Camp Vengeance.
Okay.
That's kind of what you guys were on your way to. However, before you make it to Camp Vengeance, you come across the remnants of a tent or of a campsite. There's this tattered, weather-worn tent. It's really more like scraps of linen that are hanging over a rope at this point. You can see where there was a campfire, and poking around up in the tree, up in the tangles of the trees, you can see a skeleton kind of hanging down with a dagger kind of in his back. As the dagger kind of glints off of the sunlight that filters through. At the base of one of the trees is a brown wooden box strapped with like iron bands.
Strapped down like lockdown.
No, just like it's an iron bound box.
I'm gonna try to open the box.
Okay.
Wait.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Boop.
All right. So you get in there and with your thieves' tools, and you tinker around for a minute. And you hear a click as the chest begins to open. You hear a rattle from the treetops. Give me a dexterity save.
Save. Boop.
You find yourself
I'm
laid out on
proficient.
your back. Oh,
I'm
you're
proficient.
proficient? Okay. Glad you told me. All right.
Sorry.
You look over and step off to the side as the skeleton comes crashing down out of the tree. The dagger in his back kind of breaking as it hits a rock. But the box opens. You did get the box open. Oh, that's
What's in the box?
unfortunately, which I found a nice little tool. That
Not
Rolfing has.
not Panda's head, right?
There's nothing in the box.
What?
You can blame the random loot encounter table for giving you nothing.
There's nothing in the box.
There's nothing
I'm taking
in
the
the
box.
All right. You have
I'm
a
taking the
chest.
box.
You have an ironbound chest.
Yes, sweet.
I'm gonna take the broken dagger.
Okay.
I'm gonna investigate the remnants of the tent.
Okay. It's the remnants of a tent.
There's like no signs of a struggle or anything. It's just been out here for a while.
Yep. Or at
Okay.
least if there are, you can't discern them.
I got a box though. Fuck yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything at the campsite?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm done. I got my prize. I win.
Hey, imps. So you guys continue on your way, and you make it back to Camp Vengeance just as the sun is beginning to set. And you can see the light from the torches and the campfire out in the center of the camp. And as you make your way into camp, what is that guy's name? The guy whose name I can never remember. Rita? Something like that? It's
The main guy?
Niles.
Niles, yeah.
Comes out to greet you as he's gotten word that you've returned, and he says, "Well, what did you find out?"
We found out that our companion doesn't know east from west. I
And
should
our
say.
hunter apparently doesn't know east from west either.
So apparently we got lost a lot. And thankfully we've returned here as a starting stone. We did get some information on the location though. It is some sort of temple known as Nagalore.
He nods and just kind of smirks as you mention people getting lost. He kind of runs his hand back against the back. Runs his hand against the back of his head. There we go. That's the word I was trying to get out. And just kind of laughs a little bit and shakes his head and is like, without proper maps or guides, it's fairly easy to get lost out in these woods and these jungles. These are dense and, to be honest, not the same terrain my men are used to. Them getting turned around doesn't terribly surprise me at all. But good news for you anyway. Our scout has returned with your papers in order, and he hands you some bound paper with this red kind of seal on it, and it's the Flaming Fist emblem on the seal. So you are all set. The Flaming Fist should no longer bother you, and if they come across you in your travels, you have all your paperwork here, and you are welcome to spend the night again. However, we are preparing to move the camp. The hordes of the undead coming out of the jungle are just a little too much too often for us to feasibly deal with. We are going to consolidate our camp with another camp that the Flaming Fists have established here in the jungles of Chol.
I think staying here would be a better option than risking the hordes descending upon us outside in the jungles.
Are you saying
I look
that to
back-
Niles, or are you saying that to
I say that out loud and look back to the rest of the group to get their opinion on it.
Yeah. Arturius was kind enough to mark our map here. So we do know where we're going to be going, at least, so we won't get too lost. We can stay here for the night, maybe buy some some healing potions or something off of these soldiers before we head out. And be on our way.
We should leave at dawn.
That's the only thing Fives is about. Is just we should leave it done.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
And I did have a inquiry for you, MBS. With Samoya being able to gather her own venom to poison her arrows, would it be possible for me to use downtime to try to find like an anti-venom, like a curative salve or something? Would that be doable?
It's something you'd have to work on as like a long-term project. But yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's fine with me. Just figured that might be something smart to do since we've run into a lot of different poison situations.
Okay.
And not only that, but if you happen to miss and shoot one of us in the butt.
That too. I don't know. Depending on who I hit, it might not matter.
Are we gonna?
Are you telling me you won't suck the venom out?
No, I won't.
Well,
But I might act like I'm going to, and then use my fangs to bite you and poison you more.
I mean, I've done
Cold.
worse. Anyway, Impious, we don't
Yeah.
have to keep watch tonight, right?
No.
Okay.
You guys all benefit from or receive the benefits of a long rest.
May I attempt to steal a goat on the way out?
Sure.
Fives.
I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but sure.
Do I succeed in stealing the goat?
I
Stick
don't
it
know.
in the box.
Roll me a
Well,
sleight
at
of
least
hand.
wait until we're actually ready to leave.
Let's assume it's morning and we're ready to leave.
He just really wants this goat. Nothing eventful happens that evening, so I'm fine with it.
He
So
steals a goat.
He pockets a goat.
what Fives does is he as everybody's kind of distracted because the rest of the guards are packing up, they're packing tents and boxes and everything. He walks over and he picks one of the goats up and he has it kind of with the legs
like one of those?
down and like holding it real close to his chest, and he's doing the sneaky like Looney Tunes walk with it. So he's just like tiptoeing and ducking behind things that clearly aren't big enough to hide him, but somehow pulls it off. Nobody seems to notice, or at least if they do, they don't care that he's picked up this goat and now is just like Looney Tunes sneak walking out the front gate with it.
I have a plan. Like, out of character, just I have a plan.
I feel like this goat is going to end up tied to a stake waiting for a T-Rex to come eat it.
Spoilers.
I mean, on the plus side, we have our mounts back.
You do have your mounts back. And you guys are going to head to Nagalore, is that right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's the direction? Okay.
Oh, actually, before we head out, would these guys have had any like healing potions and stuff to spare?
They
Or that we
probably
could
would have, yeah.
trade for or something like that?
Yeah. So you find one of the guards that like, or one of the soldiers that set up like a general store, general goods, and then you come in and he looks at you and he's got his armor on and you can tell he's sweating, he's uncomfortable, and he says, requisition form.
No.
And he just kind of tilts his head, no.
I'm not with your band here. I'm just traveling through the jungle. I was wondering if you had
Band?
any.
We're not bards. This isn't a band.
You'd be surprised at the voices you hear when people have had enough drink.
That's
Hunk
fair.
band.
That's fair. I've drunkenly sang a shanty or two in my time. What can I do for you?
I was curious if you had any, particularly looking for healing potions here. Those jungles get pretty nasty.
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've got this this alchemist that likes to stay sharp and make some in his downtime. He says, in fact, I've got, looks like one left.
Smooth.
Well, it's
Jeez.
better than none. What would you like for it?
12 gold.
That might be a problem. I have 3 gold. Would you take 3?
He looks at you and shakes his head. He's like, no, out here, in these wilds, it's completely seller's market. I could charge 50 gold for this and somebody'd pay it.
I mean, you're not wrong. Well, okay, I'll make you the offer that the blacksmith I talked to cut me off before I could make for him. I have a gem here worth 50 gold. If you're willing to give me the difference, you can take 14 gold, and I'll take the potion and the difference on that.
He looks at you. He says, "Tell you what, I'm kind of bored. You have this idea of a band going through my head now. Sing me a song, and I'll take your 3 gold."
And this is the point where you wish I was playing the Barbarian.
So at that point, I'm going to open my mouth and just kind of point and be like, "When was the last time you heard a tongueless man sing?"
Try doing it anyway.
He looks at you and he says, "That's why it's only 3 gold after the song."
I'm really wishing I didn't get rid of my charm spell right now. Otherwise, I'd make him sing me a song. I'll tell you what. Instead of me singing a song, how about I get one of my companions to sing you a song and do you a dance?
It'd still be 12 gold. You're here now. I don't want this to be a fleeting emotion that never gets fulfilled.
Well, looks like you're one gem poorer then, my friend. Good day.
Alright, so you're just gonna leave without it?
Yep.
Alright, fair enough.
So Crest is still writing with Lexus, right?
I think
You guys-
that was the way we're doing it, yeah.
What took you so long?
I was trying to get some supplies before we left.
Didn't we get enough supplies in the town that we abandoned the child in?
We didn't get any potions.
You know I can make potions, right?
Well, you were a bit preoccupied with praying to your god. I didn't want to bother you.
Well, at least you had consideration for that.
Sure.
You can cut it with a knife, Alicorn.
Yeah. Well, let's see about potions once we set up camp tonight.
It's
think-
going to be
I think
silence
5.
from Crest at that point.
I think 5s is raring to go.
I'm already like,
You're like on the horn.
He's got the goat like slung over his shoulders.
Like he's like giving like a little piggyback ride or like a backpack.
yeah, the way that I'm imagining right now is Fives literally has like the goat is underneath a canvas, kind of like a cloak thingy, and like on occasion the goat's head will come up, and like he's just gotta put the head back down and then go back doing what he's doing.
Alright.
And we have 2 trikes, right?
Yeah.
You do.
Okay, well, Smoy is probably just going to proceed on foot. She doesn't want to get cuddly with the other party members.
Okay.
So cold.
Well, I mean, there is an extra seat since 5 sits on the horn of the trike.
The snout, technically, the horn is like where I, hold on to. I'm just sitting on the face of the Triceratops because I like sitting on faces. I mean, because he's small and like 5 feet tall.
Didn't even have to say phrasing on that one.
Of course.
All right, so you guys are headed out towards Nagalore. You've gotten a general idea marked on your map of where you're headed. So you know you're headed kind of southeast from Camp Vengeance, but you don't know kind of what's between you and there. How quickly are you guys traveling?
I think a regular pace at this point. I don't think we're in too much of a rush, and we don't want to push ourselves.
Yeah, as long as we can still keep a sense of direction, I think normal would be good.
Okay. Who's leading the party?
I think that would be our ranger if she's on foot.
All right, go ahead and give me
Good call.
a survival roll there, Alicorn.
Okie dokie. Survival just isn't one of those things.
There you
Oh, thank God I saw that 4.
Oh. Oh. Scary.
And with that, I'll even give you guys an extra progression for the day with that 19. Alicorn, since you were leading the way, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Okie dokie, another one of those. Please don't do it twice.
92.
Woo!
Nice.
Or
Yeah,
bad.
I hope you guys like it, because my rolls during combat are going to be shit, I guarantee
She's
it.
like, I'm just going to use all my good rolls right now.
Yeah, so we don't get lost.
Word? That's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, and for my the terrain thing, that means that I can't get lost in my known terrain. Can we count that in the little hexes that we've already
Yeah.
uncovered?
Yeah, so that's your known terrain. The area that you guys that's still covered as places that you haven't been is technically unknown terrain.
Okay, so if we get to Nagalore and I'm like, oh well, we need to go back to Bala or whatever, then we can get there without getting lost.
Yeah.
If we go the long way.
Yep.
Okay.
I need to do this. And I need to do this. And go grab. The problem here is finding the things that I need easily.
Sir, you don't need to grab any of this.
I do.
No, but why?
But why?
But why though?
She rolled it, not me.
But why?
Okay, look, I use that DM deflection technique as well.
It works well, doesn't it?
Ahoy, hoy.
Yeah, the turtle's main fort is Fort Ahoy Hoy.
I want to start answering the phone like that again. I haven't done that joke in a long time.
I don't think they actually have tokens for this.
That's
think
never
means
good.
we don't have to fight it. All right, let's
Right.
keep going.
It doesn't
Right.
exist if we can't see it.
None of this is
Well,
happening.
actually,
Time to go.
unfortunately, that's not
that's
true in
not
D&D.
true. Yeah, that's exactly right. It can still exist, even if you can't see it. Let's move this around here.
I could have sworn he said spoon this around. I'm like, what?
I did.
I
I'm like, okay. I like where this is going, kind of.
So
dig it.
you guys are walking through your jungles. You're not. Well, one of you is walking. The rest of you are riding on your trikes. And occasionally, all day you've been hearing what sound like footsteps just off into the right of the trail and in the underbrush. And you haven't been able to see anything that's causing these. But as you slow the mounts and you guys begin to look for a place to camp for the evening, the footsteps begin to stop, and I've got to find something to use for this. Holy shit, hang on. I just realized that I need... Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's in here. Hang on.
You should have just used like a beholder token and not told us. And just dropped it on there.
Could still do that.
I would have just been happy because I got to see
we
it
go.
behold.
I need to figure out... 1, 2, 5...
It looks like the rolls on the overlay is blank.
Yeah, it's because I was on a different tab.
Okay, alright.
So as you guys are settling in and beginning to look for a place to camp for the evening, Fives, you get this beast lunges out of the underbrush at you, and it's humanoid. It's standing up on back legs, and it has hands, but the torso, like halfway up from the torso and the head, is this boar face and body with their tusks coming out, and it's attempting to just like ram into you and gouge you.
Whereboar?
Their boar.
Swinotaur.
Their boar.
Um,
It's a Swinotaur.
attempting to gouge you just with its tusks.
Okay.
What is going on here? My chat thing went all funky.
It's bacon!
Dude, what a time to not be a freaking dog person.
That's
Instead of a bird person, should have been a dog person. What are the odds I can dodge out of this? Is it like completely sucker punch by surprise,
It is a surprise attack. So I will give you a dodge or a dexterity save with a disadvantage.
Okay, because I'm figuring there's sudden silence, and out of nowhere, it's like I think I would hear the tut 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 tut, you know, as a freaking boar is whining at me.
Imp, quick question.
Yep,
The Trask meat, that's no longer in effect, right?
it is not.
Okay.
Okay.
I somehow broke my chat program. That's fun.
No.
No.
Are you back up?
I'm gonna have to use something else. Let's see if
Okay.
I can remember how to pop this out.
So, seeing this madness come at me, I let out. I go and I try to get out the way.
Ooh.
Don't think that's gonna do it. Yeah.
At least it deflect a little bit.
So
All right.
you still end up getting rammed into the Triceratops by this thing as it charges at you,
Rude.
doing 11 damage
Okay, 11 damage to me or to the Triceratops?
you.
To me.
to you.
And me.
Okay.
And to Lex, yep.
11.
Can,
That money.
All right, and now
can we put 2 and 2 together yet that something's wrong?
I don't know. Can you? Can you math?
Oh,
Is that thing your character's doing?
I don't know. Can he math?
I think this is all on Lex to figuring out what the hell's going on at this point.
I'd imagine that's probably like
Because-
intelligence checks or something.
Because like if Lex saw me get hit and then suddenly he feels pain, then it's up to him to figure out whether
Not with a 4 intelligence.
fucking great.
I just think that you got hit so hard that even I felt it.
I have the greatest initiative.
The best initiatives.
It's like
And
I'm
then
playing that
again, when you
homebrew
roll a
stuff.
4,
Well,
you
there-
botched it, and I'm still lower than you.
There's my 20 for the year.
Hope
Good
you
on
enjoyed
you.
it.
No, not really. Not really.
Uh-huh.
All right, Lexus, what are you doing?
Huh.
Letting us all die because he hates us for not saving the kid.
Well,
Should have saved the boy now. Yeah, it's gone.
All right. I'm gonna. Seeing as how these aren't like the spiders that we fought before, I'm gonna get off the trike.
okay.
I'm gonna go fight off the pig man that's currently on 5s.
Okay.
So I'm assuming as much. He bucked me off of the trike, right?
But you were off of the trike. You were kind of
Oh,
looking, scouting for areas to set up camp.
Got it.
When he kind of rushed out of the underbrush at you.
This guy.
That will hit. All right, 9 damage.
9
to hit.
damage.
All right, and it is this guy's turn. There we go. Chat's back up and running now. Let's see. Where's my D6? Samoya. Another wereboar rushes out from the underbrush, attempting to. He actually has this giant, or not giant, a large hammer that he's swinging with both hands as he rushes towards you.
Okay.
Jesus.
That will miss, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And then he does follow up with his tusk. Oh, I didn't remember it earlier. I won't ask for it now. Never mind. 19, I believe, hits your AC.
Yep.
All right. So you're going to take 10 slashing from the tusks, and then I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Give me just a second. Or 10. I almost minus 19 to be. Okay.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Javaria.
I am going to go after this one.
Okay.
Okay, and where things.
There are things.
There things. There we go.
Their
Hiya!
castle.
No! Oh God! Oh!
Dude, that anxiety.
That'll hit,
Oh! Oh!
and
My
not
heart!
not one of your other team members either.
Oh!
All right. So -4 there. This one. Let's see.
Hey, did I have to roll? I didn't roll a con save.
I
for
know
that.
I forgot to tell you, and I just wasn't going to retcon it because it was something that I forgot to do.
10-4.
1, 2, 3. So Javaria, you slash across the back of this werebore, and you have its tufts of its fur in your claws, and it turns and swings this kind of very primitive axe in your direction.
Rude.
Pretty sure that misses. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then does it. So the axe bounces off of your armor just kind of harmlessly, and the boar lunges forward with its face kind of following up.
Oh God.
It's a glancing.
That one will hit. So take 9 slashing, and then I need a Constitution saving throw from you as well.
Can she be cursed with that if she's already a were-tiger?
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Man,
Like this isn't me asking in game. Like I've never come across it, so this is like new to me.
All right, Samoya.
Half cat head with a pig head.
Alrighty, so she's probably not very happy at this thing, so I'm gonna use one of my poison arrows and
Don't miss.
longbow it.
Please don't miss.
Okay.
Hey!
That'll hit.
Never mind.
And then I've got to do the. Oh, crap! Well, that's the
the
poison
poison.
damage.
All right, so I need was it con saving throw? Yeah.
Yep.
Made that.
Yeah.
Alright.
So 3, and then another. So it takes 9. And is this the one right there by you?
Yep. And I'm gonna use my second attack to attack the same one with another poison arrow.
Okay. That'll hit.
She is super not happy at this thing.
Okay. And then poison. Yep.
And I've got 7
so
or
makes
5
the con
arrows.
save. So 8, 4. Okay, so 15. All right.
And that's it for me.
And I need a. Let's see. How do I do this? All right, hang on.
Little cat boar.
Okay. Okay.
Meoink.
5s.
Wasn't there another boar in the?
It did things.
Can I perceive what the things were? Never mind. Never mind. Just, shaking off, getting hit by this man bear pig. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this one with my weapon. Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm just gonna do a regular basic attack on that guy.
That'll hit.
All right.
There's 9. All right.
How's he looking after that? After getting basically shanked in the rib with a fist punch.
He turns and just kind of snorts in your face, blowing this hot exhaust of boar breath over you and down your feathers. Kit.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, all right.
Remember, I got a bonus action and another attack. I just want to see, what I was gonna do with the other thing.
Okay.
Five's, looking up at the boar as I imagine he's like, "What's up?" Just so you're not impressed, and I'm going to punch again.
Okay.
That's my second attack.
That'll hit. All right.
And then for my bonus attack, my bonus action, I'm going to hit him again.
That hits. So you land the second blow with the guitar, and he you can see the face contort as he winces a little bit, And then like your follow-up strike into the other side of his ribs kind of drives his body back onto the guitar a little bit further, and he lets out this low grunt, but still like is looking you kind of right in the face. Kit, what's Kit doing?
Good.
Kit is going to attack the one that's attacking me, that I was just attacking, with her iron feathers,
Okay.
because didn't get to hit with them last time. So hopefully this time it does
That'll
the
hit.
thing. Oh yay!
All right, minus 11.
And that's it for Kit.
Okay, Crest.
So I think it's pretty safe to say that Samoya's got a handle on that one. So I am going to rush right over here. And this guy, first of all, is this is gonna come on, roll 20, please. He's gonna
Do it.
get cursed.
Okay.
And take a few swipes at this guy.
That'll hit.
That's- Oh, it will hit. Wow.
Oh wait, no, it won't. I lied. Sorry. They have different armor classes depending on what form they're in.
Gotcha. Okay.
One of them's a 10, the other one of them is an 11. So,
Well, I can at least try again.
all right. That'll hit.
Hey!
And that is going to be plus, where's my plus 3? Okay.
Okay. So that's another 3. All right, cool. All right, and I think before we get into the next round of action, we should take our first break for the evening. Everybody watching and hanging out with us, thanks so much for doing so. We really do appreciate it. If you guys could be so kind as to do us a favor and tweet out or retweet that link, we would all greatly appreciate it. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, get up, stretch legs, all that good stuff, and we will be back here shortly. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. We'll be right back.
Well, you're walking through a city street, you could be in Peru, and you hear a distant calling and you know it's meant for you. Then you drop what you were doing and you join the merry mob, and before you know just where you are, you're in an Irish pub. They've got one in Honolulu, they've got one in Moscow too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job, 'cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Now that design is fairly simple, and it usually works the same. You'll have Razor Houghton scoring in the Ireland-England game, and you'll know you're in an Irish pub the minute you're in the door. For a couple of boys with borons will be murder than Christy Moore. They've got one in Honolulu, they've got one in Moscow too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job, 'cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Now Now the owner is Norwegian and the manager comes from Cork. And the lad that's holding up the bar says only he just work. He was born and bred in Bolton, but his mammy's from Kildare. And he's got to make his fortune soon and move to County Clare. They've got one in Honolulu, they've got one in Moscow too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Time for me to go, I have to catch me train. So I leave you sitting at the bar and face the wind and rain. But I'll have that pint you owe me if I'm not gone on the dry. When we meet next week in Frankfurt in the fields of Athenride. They've got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. They got one in Honolulu, they got one in Moscow too. They got 4 of them in Sydney and a couple in Kathmandu. So whether you sing or pull a pint, you'll always have a job. Cause wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub. Wherever you go around the world, you'll find an Irish pub.
All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
That cat noise.
That's how you know. That's how you know that she's back.
That's right. All right, so we've done the first round of combat with the Wereboars, and it is back around to Lexus. Lexus's turn. What are you up to?
Again, I'm trying to skewer this pig on with my sword.
Okay.
You mean the axe cleaver thing?
Yeah, carving up some bacon.
That'll hit.
Get a nice rasher of bacon.
All right. Anything else? You moving or anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Samoya. So this one in front of you brings it's a very primitive axe. It's a stone kind of wrapped with binds of leather around a wooden handle. It's not very pretty to look at, but usually gets the job done for him. And he brings down that towards your head, hitting.
For 10 more.
Rude.
And then just kind of, as your body like begins to fly to one side, he brings his tusks in from the other, trying to like knock you off your balance. Well, that one will miss though.
Thankfully.
Hey, Javaria.
I'm not real happy about being gored by a pig thingy. Just not okay. So we're gonna do this again. Apparently, I'm so upset I can't do thing.
That's not even the quarterstaff.
Nope. These are my claws.
So you go to rake your claws across this thing, and it brings its axe up just in time to block it, and your claws rake against the stone head of the axe, breaking them off.
Did you just declaw
You
me?
just broke a nail.
Mother foot snacker!
So Javaria is without cat claws for the next, let's call it,
Damn, girl.
the 8. For the next 5 days as they regrow.
Oh my god.
See, I was in the middle of typing poor Javaria can never catch a break, but clearly she just did.
Wop, wop, wop.
Wah, wah.
I see what you did there.
And the werebore, as it follows up, blocking that attack from Javaria, pulls the axe back and grins as it swings it at Javaria. I'm very upset. My dice say 20, but I see a 7 on the...
They were both 2s, not 20s. They were both 2s.
All right, so that's gonna miss, and then like he turns back to Fives, who still has the Qatar kind of buried in its side, and like attempts to push Fives back with the with his tusks, trying to get free of this this dagger basically that's in its side.
Okay, I need to look at something real quick.
Oh,
Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick. Chill,
Alright.
chill. Step. Come on, roll 20. Fucking. Okay, no, never mind. I can't do it as a reaction. Continue on kicking my ass, sir.
All right, done. So that 24 will hit. So luckily you're just taking the 10.
Nice.
no, that's not luckily because I'm taking the 10 as well.
Well, you know. You,
Well,
you and Fives
you know.
need to work that out. Samoya.
Does he realize it this time?
I don't know. Give me an intelligence check, actually. That's a good call.
Like, because this is gonna get fucking real annoying at some point.
Nope.
Nope.
You big dumb lummox. Pretty God. All right.
He's a farm boy. Come on.
Is he thinking that he's just like, maybe he's catching like flack, like he's not seeing in the flurry of
Probably given the effect of what's happened with all his spells and everything, he just feels like this is just some sort of thing to where we're bonded now, and I'm just like somehow feeling your pain.
Good God.
That will miss.
Okay.
Did you get a second attack?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. That one will hit.
And this is another the poison
Okay.
arrow.
Was the first one a poison as well?
Yes. So I'm down to 3.
And he does not save on that one, so he takes the additional... It's 11? Okay.
Mhm.
So, Crest caught the boar that's up there with him kind of off guard. But the boar's not changing his plan. So Crest is going to get an attack of opportunity. Because I think you're still a threat in range with 10 foot with that
Yes.
that glaive. So
Yep.
go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
I will do just that. Now, I do have to ask, spells or effects that add things to your attacks but don't require an action or a bonus action to use, can those be used in attacks of opportunity?
Give me an example, because that description was kind of vague.
It was. So Eldritch Smite adds damage to your attack with what is the thing here? You can expend a Warlock spell slot to deal extra damage to your attack. So it's just something that I can add on to my attack if I hit. Is that something I can use in
It's
an
not
opportunity
It's not an
attack?
action though. It's
Yeah, it's not an actual action.
Yeah, then you can use it. That's fine.
Okay, perfect. So let's hope this hits.
That'll hit.
Will hit, okay. And in that case, it will add that.
Okay. Once per. Oh, so this is once per turn.
Oh, is it once per turn?
Yeah, so it's not your turn, so you wouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, gotcha, okay. So it's just the...
Yeah, just the glaive damage. There you go.
And that also adds that 3 again, because he's still cursed.
So minus 16. Okay. And the boar lets out this squeal as it charges through the jungles and begins bearing down on Lexus. And and is going to attack with its tusk. 24 hit your AC? I'm fairly certain it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the charge, you take the 9 damage from there, and then you also take more slashing damage. You take an additional 9 damage, and I need a strength saving throw, or you get knocked prone.
Well, I don't really need to do that, seeing as how I'm down.
Okay.
So I'm down 2.
Yeah. If you are out of HP, then yes.
Yep.
All right.
Wow.
So I need a death saving throw from 5s.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's 2 fails.
Re-rolling this character in like 20 minutes.
Now that I've
Don't-
made the templates,
don't you fucking die. Wait,
You know what?
is that 2 fails for me as well?
no,
It must be. Did you just mark 2 fails on my character sheet?
I did not. No,
Then
I
why
did
are there
on
2
mine.
failures on my character sheet?
I don't.
I did that on mine. I swear to God, I have no power over
Go
whatever.
ahead and clear them because you guys don't share death saving throws.
Okay. No, but I'm asking if he dies, do I die? Since we're
Yes.
tied,
No.
like our life forces together.
No.
I believe it was only damage that you share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foes. It's gonna be foes because if I name them 6s, I'm gonna be saying sexes all the time, and then Magpie is gonna make
Break.
a mess. Yeah, it's gonna break like forever.
Kit.
Kit's just gonna talons the werebore and hope something comes of it.
Okay. That'll hit. 4 or 5. Nice.
Ooh, useful burp.
Crest.
So I'm marginally surprised that the boar gave no fucks about me and just charged right at Lex. So I'm gonna take like a second to just stand there and be like, "What just happened?"
Am I being ignored?
How dare you?
It's like, oh, you're not a
And,
threat. That's fine.
That was the bottom one there that did it, right?
It was.
Okay, so I'm not gonna let up on that guy, especially not after he ignored me. That's not gonna do it.
Thank
Nope,
God
I
he didn't
completely
roll
missed.
a 1.
And
Yeah, about that.
That
there
one
we
hit.
go. 16.
16. Nicely done.
Woo.
Lexus, death saving throw, please.
You're not my mom.
I mean, if you don't want to make it, you can just add a fail to it. That's fine.
Okay, well, I had to fail anyway, so.
Gracious.
All right. And there's the werewolf's turn. And, these are...
Tiger, thank you for the bits,
Actually,
dude.
no, they're not. Yes, thank you for the bits, Tiger. Sorry I missed that. And everybody will get... So we talked about this a little bit earlier at a channel meeting, and I haven't addressed it on stream yet. The goals for the menu are still there, so if you want to hit exclamation point menu and see what bits can get you, those are still there. However, they do not come into play during combat, so that way, if somebody is at death's door, there's actually consequences. So we're going to change those around a little bit, and I need to add that amendment to it. But they will get all those healing dice after the combat. Let's see.
So we need to survive the combat.
Yeah.
Survive the combat, guys. There's only 2.3 of you left alive.
Yeah, but if you guys keep failing death saving throws, there's nothing we can do even if we do survive combat.
I have no power over this.
I don't either.
So I think the boar is going to take a step out and then look to Crest, trying to close the range between him and Crest because he sees that Crest wielding that glaive, but he's still going to have his focus on Samoya, and is going to swing the axe at her.
Super rude.
17 hit your... It does. Okay. So you're going to take a 10 from that?
So even when they're paying attention to me, they're not actually paying attention to me.
Apparently not. They're just like, yeah, we see you. And is going to follow up with his tusks.
On me or Crust?
On you.
Okay.
And then I need a Constitution saving throw from you as well.
Okay.
All right, so you save, so no werebore for you.
Also, you didn't make Spooner do his Constitution.
Doesn't matter. My ass is on the ground.
Yeah, he may not even get up again. It's fine. Javaria.
Wow, cold. So dismissive, like, yeah, fuck that guy. He's dead. Don't worry about him.
They're clearly not.
So what are the prerequisites for, like, shifting? Because I have that were-tiger thing. And...
Yeah, you don't get to control yours, though.
Oh, well,
Yet.
balls. Okay, so these are out of commission, so... Hiya!
That'll hit.
There
Well,
we go.
she holy shit, she hit something with it.
It's a red letter day!
No, I break a nail and shit goes down.
All right,
That's what's stopping you from using the quarterstaff. Your nails were too long.
was that one-handed or two-handed?
This is a one-handed swing. I'm not using my other hand. It hurts.
Fives and
Now you're
Lex will
broken nail.
never believe you, though.
No.
No. It's like, yeah, nice. We almost die, and now you're lying to us.
Well, okay, we're gonna save that line till we actually get up, assuming we do.
So, when Javaria's quarterstaff cracks this thing on the back of the head, it lets out this squeal, and then it charges at Javaria.
No. Stay.
No.
Stay.
And misses, but just keeps running. If you want to take an attack of opportunity, Javaria, you have one.
Yes, I do. Backhanded swing with the quarterstaff. One-handed.
Back.
That'll hit. She hit something twice with it. Holy shit.
In a row!
Hiya!
-3. And this thing just kind of squeals off into the jungle.
Sweet!
God damn it, it got away.
Samoya?
Sorry, I was thanking someone for complimenting me. Okay. I don't get told I'm pretty enough. Okay. I
You're
need
pretty
all the-
enough. There.
You're pretty enough.
All right, now so Samoya is going to probably seeing that Lex and Fives are both down. I'm gonna use my inspiration point to use Cure Wounds on Lexus.
Okay.
And hopefully it's and I'm gonna do it at level 2.
On me. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Lexus is restored for 15 hit points.
It isn't Fives as well because we share healing.
We share damage,
Sheer
not healing.
damage, not healing.
Oh, that's right. Damn. All right. Got to make this Fives.
Yep. My turn.
Yeah, about that.
All right. I think so Lexus is still prone until his turn for the matter of attacks of opportunity. The werebore that was standing over him turns, looks at Crust, and begins to charge forward, much like the other one did, swinging its tusks wildly as it nears him.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll hit.
No, it won't.
No. All right. One reaction. Fair enough. All right. You got an attack of opportunity. That'll hit.
Wait, does that crit? Because doesn't attack of opportunity take?
No, you don't get advantage automatically.
Okay.
Was that the cursed one that I was taking that on?
Yes.
So that'll be 10 damage.
Okay. And then it flees off into the jungle as well. Fives. Death saving throw. Don't fuck it up.
Hiya!
Oh, I saw it like edge on that 3 for a minute.
Yay, Kenku no Bidai.
All right. Kit.
Kit's going to attack the same one that's been attacking us with just talonsies things.
That'll hit.
Oh.
-5. All right, nicely done. Crest.
Well, since this is the only one left,
That'll hit. And that'll kill it.
Hey, I get to keep playing with you guys for another day. Sweet.
Well,
well,
I just realized something.
you're not stable yet.
I have that if you died.
Wait, no, hold on a second. Can't you not do that because of the death curse?
But you.
No,
would
I
be a
could
zombie,
do
not
it.
Well, you
alive.
could do it. It just wouldn't
it's
do a
this-
whole
It
lot.
just wouldn't
I
work.
love how it says Necromancy 3. So I'm like, hey, you get to be a zombie. Fucking super.
But I
You don't
can do
sleep,
this
you
for.
don't eat.
I can do this for everyone though.
You can try to do it for everyone.
Yep.
Prayer of healing.
Oh,
1, 2,
God.
3, or 4.
Don't say 3. Please don't say 3.
Let's go 4.
Yeah, you always say 2, and that always fucks everything up for us.
Can I opt out of this since I don't need healing?
No, Genji, you're good. Come on.
All right, give me D100.
Okay.
$50.
And also that bit donation from Tiger earlier, we all get a hit die of health
You
back.
do all gain a hit die of health back.
All of you guys until, I'm
Stable.
stable.
So, Rojan, this might be a long thing.
Are you sending to me Discord?
No, I'm sending it to you on Roll20. I'm just letting you know this may be a long time before we figure out how this happens. Because it's definitely a thing. Damn it. Alright.
I sigh because it sounds like I'm annoyed by this, but I love it because I love the Wild Mad. Wait, what?
I love when the first reaction is, wait, what?
How? You know what? I don't care. I'm putting this on my character sheet.
Yeah, go for it.
Your legs are now penises. No, it wasn't that. No.
Peg legs.
Wait, prayer of healing take 10 minutes to cast? I don't think so.
No. It shouldn't.
Well, even if it does, we're out of combat now, so.
Yeah, but if then Spooner would have to make another death saving throw in that time.
True.
Let me look it up real quick. Because he could be right. I don't know. I don't.
Don't cut in line. Death curse.
It does take 10 minutes to cast.
Okay. Well, shit. See, I didn't even know it took 10 minutes to cast.
So,
In that
let's
case,
tell
I
me
would
when I
just
can-
use a second healing, or a second cure wounds. On fires.
Okay.
Cure wounds is instant, yeah?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, 7. So you get the cure wounds, and then you also get the prayer of healing, because you would be alive by that point,
And
So-
the hit die.
and the hit dice.
Okay, so that's
you-
7
7.
plus
Uh,
what?
Plus another 15.
15,
22
okay.
plus whatever you roll on your hit dice.
Right, and then 5.
So
Okay.
27.
5 gets 5.
I got 5! Yay! Let me reset all my death fucking saves and my failures and whatnot.
So
I
close.
can't
mean,
wait.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Honestly, I can't wait for you to try to work that into something.
Oh,
Imp.
no. It-
The night
it-
is young, man. I can still die. Just saying.
Oh no, I mean,
I already
what-
have ideas, Rojan.
Okay.
So,
So now I have to keep Lex alive to see how you're gonna work this.
all right. So you guys make camp for the night. Who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch since I didn't take any damage in that fight.
Okay.
Fives is opting out of not watching. He's recovering and is basically just huddled up in a fucking ball on his bedroll.
Okay.
I'm gonna take second watch.
I'll take
take-
third.
I'll take fourth.
Sounds good to me. HP Fox, go ahead and give me a D100 roll for your watch. So, as you begin to take your first watch, Everybody else settles down in their camps for the evening, into their bedrolls, and you kind of are listening to Chult calm down around you. There's less thumping of dinosaurs walking around, less birds chirping in the trees. Really, the only sound becomes the wind kind of blowing through and rustling the branches. And you notice that on that same wind, as it blows through, thick fog beginning to form around your ankles, blowing into the camp, it's seemingly from all directions.
Here we go again. Abuelita!
Grandma?
Sandal comes out of nowhere.
Can I do any sort of check here to
Is it her?
see if it's nefarious or
Do you have anything like Detect Good and Evil?
no.
I mean, you could roll an insight check, but it would be at a disadvantage because it's fog.
So I guess maybe a better question would be just my natural gut feeling. Do I feel like this is not a good thing, or if
It's actually starting to feel like a familiar thing to you.
oh, I mean, oh yay. I'm just gonna stand there for a moment with my wits about me and kind of see what happens next.
Okay. You can feel your feet beginning to kind of sink into the soil a little bit and feel this wetness begin to rise as you are finding yourself standing in a marsh. The rest of you, asleep in your bedrolls, wake up as you feel water beginning to seep in from the bottom of your bedrolls. You waken to find yourself standing about calf deep, middle of your calf, in a marsh. And
This again?
There before you, Crest, is a boardwalk stretched out into the forest.
A familiar boardwalk, I take it.
Yeah.
I will proceed down it.
Okay. Everybody
No
else.
real effort to alert everyone else. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Okay. The rest of you wake up feeling this wetness seeping into your bedrolls and your clothing, and the kind of the chill of the night blowing through. What was at one point a jungle clearing that you had made your camp in, and you find yourselves now standing in this marsh, seeing Crest walk down what is becoming a familiar sight, this boardwalk into a marsh with a green glow further on past him.
Samoya's just gonna grumble and be like, God damn it, I hate this fucking person. I hate Crest so much. And she's just gonna start marching after him.
Yeah, have fun with that.
I'm gonna pick up my pace a little bit so she doesn't catch me.
Lexus is gonna stay at the edge of the boardwalk and just wait for them.
Okay.
Samoya's gonna speed up.
Actually, you know what? No, God, I can't. No, maybe I can. What is Fives doing?
Sleeping. You're muted.
Yep, you're
Spooner's
muted.
mimicking sounds without making them.
No
Oh,
noise.
Sorry, my mic decided to turn off. I was trying to say that Fives pokes his head out of the tent and yells, "Fat old woman, not today. Come back tomorrow."
You all hear a voice kind of echo and creak through the trees of this marsh. Fives, come along, you and Lexus. I have something in store for you.
No store, no you. Sleep now. Come back
Samoya's gonna
tomorrow.
run faster after Crest.
I'm not going in there. Like, it's not happening.
I'd like to take the dash action.
Like, I'm dead serious. Find a way. She comes out to me now after everything that freaking wench put me through.
She didn't
Did
put
you
you
really
through
just call
anything.
Baba Yaga a
Lexus
witch?
put you. She put Lexus through some things.
Well, more like
And an owl came through my face.
More like Kit went through some Lexuses.
Yep. And since Fives is hanging out, I'm hanging out.
Crest,
my foot down.
give me a perception roll.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Are you proficient?
No.
Okay.
This is what we call sad vantage,
hey.
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm running from Samoya right now. I'm too busy
I would
to perceive
I would
anything.
botch Chewed.
What is Javaria doing?
Oh god, I'm going to cautiously follow after those two.
Okay. So I need perception checks from Samoya and Javaria as well.
Oh, Nessie. Okay. And I am proficient.
Okay.
Give it. There we go.
All right.
Not that it matters.
So Samoya, you feel, even through the boardwalk, and Javaria as well, and through the marsh, you feel the boardwalk shift and vibrate under your feet. And Samoya dives forward, catching Crest, throwing him to the ground onto the boardwalk as Baba Yaga's hut steps over him, just nearly crushing him.
You're welcome.
The hut continuing past the three of you into where the boardwalk ends and settles down in front of Fives and Lexus. And the door slams open. And I think
Please
we're
tell
going to
me
take our
it's
first
Tom
break there.
shoots
Or our
out
second
and
break there.
grabs him.
I think that's a good spot to just take our next break.
I'm so glad you did that. I was going to shoot at the house.
Oh, my lands.
So we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, get up, stretch legs, all that fun stuff. And we will be right back. You guys are hanging out, enjoying the show. Thanks so much for being here with us. We really do appreciate all the bits and you guys coming in and saying hello and having fun. So we're going to be right back here in just a few minutes. As soon as I remember to open the volume mixer so I can mute the things properly. There we go.
Good job.
Jesus, we'll sing like the razors of Cadley and Tilly Divine. Like good whiskey in that woods, like honey on a toothache, you'll never be mine. Oh, we can dance, but Jesus, we'll sing like the razors of Cadley and Tilly Divine. Oh, we can dance, but Jesus, we'll sing like the razors of Cadley and Tilly Divine. Cadley and Tilly Divine. Cadley and Tilly. It's only you against them all. You lie to see that's been behind ties our churches into. Ain't no place for fakes and false. Still got my blood, still got my crew. Tonight, we're gonna stand for something. Tonight's the night. Tonight, we're gonna stand for something. Live for this or die for nothing. Once you're back and lose it all. Ain't no time to drop the ball. Good to see, I'm show by show. We will never let it go. Tonight, we're gonna stand for something. Tonight's the night. Tonight, we're gonna stand for something. Live for this or die for nothing. Tonight.
All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Sorry, I took a couple extra minutes when I came in from my break. I went to go put down my lighter, but put down my phone instead, and started walking down the hallway. And I was like, "This isn't my phone," and had to go back.
No worries.
I can't text with this.
Yeah, well, I've put my phone in the refrigerator before too, so it's just one of those things you just like not really.
Look, if we're all
There.
confessing, I accidentally put the milk in the pantry the other day and
And the
put
cereal in the fridge.
I put the cereal in the fridge.
Did you find the milk in time?
Like, I left the kitchen, I said, fuck me, dude. All right, and then I turned around and I put it away, and my kids were laughing. They were just looking at me like, what's wrong with Dad?
It happens when you get older.
What are you trying to say?
Shut up. What are you trying to say?
Hey, I've done it plenty myself. Okay?
I
can say
actually
that.
think that you're the youngest in the group, Fox.
Probably.
Probably.
Are you?
Anyway.
We'll talk about this later.
So the hut settles in, the door slams open against the railing or against the side of the house. And inside, instead of the cozy little room that you've come to expect inside of Baba Yaga's hut, whenever you first have entered it, it's the room that you remember having the audience with her in the last time that you were there.
That stupid bullshit throne with the chaise lounge that she was sitting on?
Yep.
God damn it.
I don't remember this.
I remember this very clearly.
Yeah, Alexis probably doesn't remember. He was dead.
Do I see... Is Baba Yaga in there? Do I see her?
You can't tell. The two braziers are lit. From what you can see from the light source pouring under the curtain. The curtain is closed over again. So you're not able to tell if she's actually in that room or not. Also, just to embarrass the shit out of her, Katie Cakes, thank you for that follow.
Aww.
Wow.
What do you want?
Not you, him.
I take it him is me.
You're the only other him standing there.
I don't know. I didn't know she could like magically whisk Crest around whenever she wanted. And what do you want with me?
I have an offer for you.
Of course you do.
Don't do it.
Come
And
in.
what's
I
it gonna?
literally looked at the sun like, no.
Come
And
in.
what's it gonna-
Let's talk.
I have a feeling that saying no is not on the table. As
It's
I
on the-
walk in,
I'm not going in there.
All right. Crest and Samoya and Javaria may be away from her mic. What are you guys doing?
So, very important question. Is Somoya still on top of me after she pushed me to the ground?
Oh, baby.
I mean,
Probably not.
okay.
Well, there goes my one-liner then. In which case, I will get up and I will make my way to the hut.
Okay. And you see Lexus kind of wandering in. Crest kind of, or not Crest, Five sitting outside, feathers crossed in my head, just like on the ground, not moving. What is Samoya doing?
Probably following Crest. Still
Okay.
grumbling and being pissy.
Who's stalking who now?
Mags, are you back? Okay. So I'm gonna. Javaria's gonna sit outside with Fives and keep him company. So as you enter the room, Lexus, the red curtain is drawn over half of it. You've got braziers in each corner that are kind of lighting the room. In the center where you're standing, it's very dim, but you can see some light flickering out from under the curtain.
So, what is it you're going to try to sell me here? I'm not really in the mood to deal with any more shenanigans today.
The curtain starts to part, and as it passes the midway point, you can see her just kind of moving her hand as the curtain's moving over, and she smiles, and it's this kind of crooked smile. She's got this gleam in her eye, and she says, "How would you like to save the child?"
I do want to point out that I am entering the hut eventually.
Okay.
Likewise.
Is the door shut?
No, it's open.
Okay, so I'm kind of like watching from out here.
Okay.
You know damn well how much I want to save that child.
Would you recant your god to save the child?
No.
Would you take another god to save the child?
It would depend on what the god stood for.
She says, I just pulled my headphone cord out. No, she doesn't say that. She says, spread my name and do deeds in my name, and I will return you to Omleus.
In your name? You are no god. And even if you were, you are not a god I would follow. While I cherish life and I want a risk to save, I would go through great lengths to save that child. Leaving Lathander's grace and going by somebody who seems to take joy in the suffering of others is not something I can do.
She looks appalled for a moment. Who's suffering? I've never made any of your party suffer. In fact, I've helped your party reach their goals. I have returned you to life. Who have I made suffer?
Old Tongueless over there.
He chose that sacrifice.
For which I still do not understand.
But that was his choice nonetheless. And she's sitting back, kind of not really smirking, but enjoying the conversation.
As much as I want that child free, you cannot have me as a follower.
She shrugs, and she says, then you will live the rest of your life knowing that you could have saved an innocent and did not. And
that is my burden to bear.
The house tilts, and everybody that's on the porch or inside begins to fall through the open door and back out into the swamp. And then at that point, it all kind of shimmers and dissipates. And you find yourselves back in your camp area.
And now Lexus looks more pissed than anything.
I'm going back to sleep.
Are we still all wet?
You are.
I don't even care. I'm going back to sleep.
I'm going to squat by the fire and just dry off.
Okay.
Sorry for stress eating, by the way. At least I muted myself. I'm there like crunch, munch, munch. I'm like pounding these freaking things.
I'm amused that I can affect your character so much it makes you stress eat.
I'm very, very bought into this campaign. Dag nabbit.
All right. So that was Crest's first watch. Who had second?
Me.
All right.
So I'm brood watching right now.
Give me a D100.
Baba Yaga comes back. You sure? How about I give you some popcorn?
He's like,
How about you start having like visions of the child all the time? Help me! You could have saved me.
I brought some Fritos this time.
Oh, okay, that may sway it. Chili cheese, damn right.
All right, so your watch goes without issue or incident. Who had third?
I do.
All right, go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
Keep it. Oh.
Damn.
Well, I was gonna have you find something, but the table said no. So I tried. All right, so your watch is quiet. You kind of explore out into some of the underbrush around the camp, getting a feel for what's there. Being very quiet as you do. You kick your foot on a rock at one point and probably yell a little bit, but nothing terrible. Who's taking the last watch?
That would be me and Kit.
All right, go ahead and roll me a D100. All right, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Do you want one from both of us or just me?
From both of you, that's fine.
Row raggy.
Not a goddamn thing. Okay.
Well,
Are you proficient?
yes.
Okay, so the 20.
Well, I was disappointed that we both like normally rolled really shitty stuff.
So you aren't able to catch a glimpse of what it is, but you can see the trees above you rustling, branches kind of bending and then jumping back up, as if something was standing on the limbs and then bounding off to something else.
Okay.
Was it exceptionally spidery?
It was not.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Well, I think at that point probably investigate. But first, I would try to be stealthy about it.
Okay. So you're climbing the tree, attempting to kind of investigate what was going on in these branches. And as you do, an arrow flies and embeds itself in the tree, kind of up above where you were, clearly not aimed for you. And there seems to be a piece of parchment attached to it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it and open the parchment to read it.
Okay, so at the parchment is scrawled in common, very kind of elegantly, and it says, "Threats to the throne will be taken care of." And there's a sigil kind of at the bottom, and it's a hand with a handprint with a crescent moon kind of off to the side of it.
Well, I can see that Rosian knows what it is, but I have no idea. So I'm gonna just kind of carry it back down, and since it didn't seem to be aggressive towards me, or they would have just shot me, I'll go ahead and take my place back by the fire, continue my watch till morning.
Okay. All right, so you guys all wake up, other than Samoya, who is already awake. What are you doing in the morning?
I'll show
Breakfast.
the
Making water.
You don't know that spell.
Not in the fire.
Oh, I've known that spell for many years.
I'll probably show this scroll to the party members one at a time and just be like, well, this came as a message this morning. Whoever it was didn't seem to mean any harm to us. And then breakfast.
Okay.
Would it mean anything to any of us?
I don't think so.
So I'm just like,
So now, Schult has spam email coming out of nowhere.
Forward this arrow to 20 other people.
You will be assassinated.
Great fortune will come my way.
All right, are you guys actually attempting to cook properly, or are you just making a breakfast?
Where's your goat?
What happened to my goat? Did my goat leave? My goat.
No, I'm asking you.
Where is my
your
goat?
Is
My
your
goat
goat
is-
safe and sound,
my
or
goat
is
is
it
in
primed
my-
for breakfast?
My goat is in my tent.
Does your goat have a name?
I haven't named it yet. To name it would be dangerous.
It's Bob.
No, it just can we just call it Fives' goat? Can
Sure.
we just call it Fives' goat?
What is Fives feeding Fives' goat for breakfast?
Oats that were in my ration pack that I just fucking they were in the ration. They were in there in my pack. I stole some oats along with the thing, with the goat. Just because I got a fistful, so I have enough to feed him this maybe one time, maybe another time, maybe like twice. He's a goat. They eat fucking cans. He'll eat whatever. He'll eat whatever. He's eating my tent.
I love that you're trying to explain like what this goat's eating. All right.
Oh, and also, at the last part of my watch, I would have probably gotten a couple more vials of venom to start coating more arrows because I'm running low.
Okay.
This is a curiosity. Where are you getting? Are you like milking yourself for this venom? I'm very confused to where that's coming from.
My retractable fangs secrete venom.
I could just imagine you doing that one day, and then like Crest walks in the tent flap by mistake, and then you just yell like "Baka" and like throw something at him.
No, the way I picture it in my mind is like her like massaging her gums and like letting it drip into a vial.
Oh my. Okay. No. So yeah. Why was? By the way, just so Crest, were you asking as Crest, or were you asking as just Fox where my goat is?
Just as Fox.
Okay. Cool. All right. Cool.
Keeping a tab on your goat. That's all.
He doesn't want to get your goat.
Can I? I'm just gonna go right by that. Can I do a nature check to see if there's any edible plants in the area?
Sure.
That was good.
All right. There. Yeah, you find some edible mushrooms growing off the side of one of the roots of some of the roots of the trees.
Okay. I'm just gonna cook up the mushrooms then. Put a bit of seasoning on them. Put them on a stick. Roast them.
All right. Give me a. You know, I actually downloaded the rules for that earlier today. Let me go back and find them real quick.
Wait, what now? There's rules for
for proper cooking. That somebody. It's not from Wizards of the Coast. It's something that somebody published on the DM's Guild, though. And I looked through them and they look good. So
because I don't know how to role play psychotropic mushrooms.
Better learn. I'm just kidding.
Let me rephrase that. I do know, but I don't think you want me to role play psychotropic mushrooms on stream.
Especially as a Kenku.
Especially as a Kenku, because there's going to be nudity involved and blood.
All right, so cooking them properly is either going to be intelligence or strength. I will let you choose which stat you want to roll for that.
Just punching them.
Just
tenderize them.
All right.
So these are the best mushrooms you've ever eaten. They're probably the size of like portobello caps. And he takes them and he cooks them in a pan with some herbs that he found growing around with them. And you guys all get, let's see, what's a good benefit? +1 to your AC for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Hot
and
shit. Good deal.
I'm also going to detail what I did in our recipe book.
Sounds good. Next time you try to cook them, you have advantage because of because of having the recipe. All right. Are you guys getting ready to head out for the day then after breakfast?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And I have +4 poison arrows, so that puts me at 7.
Sounds good. Who's leading the camp?
I guess if we're going in the same order, then it would be Samoya.
All right. And how quickly are you guys moving?
I'm down for a regular pace still.
Yeah.
We're making good.
Yeah, regular's fine.
Okay.
Decent footing. And we all got the effects of a long rest, right? So we should be at
You do.
full.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then Samoya, go ahead and give me a survival roll.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
Damn,
Nicely
girl.
done. I will give you guys an extra square on that as well.
Okay.
No
Do you
map.
have the map? Oh, we don't have the map up.
Why not?
Because
I don't know.
Because
we're
our
still in
dungeon
battle
master
formation.
is sleeping. Oh, there we go. Ah, there it is.
Why didn't you guys pull the map up? No.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna do this.
We're closer to Mwahaha.
Ataz, mwahaha.
Atasma. All right.
Ata.
You guys do come across a structure that evening. Let me go find it.
Happy structure, sad structure, friendly.
I'll
Fun.
tell you in a minute. It's an interesting structure. I remember what it is from the name.
I don't think those are the adjectives we're looking for, Spooner.
Is it underground structure? Is it a phallic structure?
Oi!
Is it a Yiddish structure?
It is a
Mud
see if I
hut
can find the description. Hang on.
with chicken legs.
I bet it's ticklish.
So what you come across, and this is being out in the jungle, you're used to this thick growth of trees and underbrush, and what you find yourself staring at is a fence of bushes in a circle, and just over the top of it, you can see the form of this carved large statue out towards inside of the bushes. The head is this caricature of a grinning frog.
I kind of nudge him. It's like, not berries.
I proceed to make a ribbit noise. Brr.
You hear something answer from inside as a chorus of ribbits erupt.
Oh no.
I'm gonna creep, like bird creep my way
We
to.
having frog legs tonight.
I'm gonna continue making that noise and kind of creep all up on it.
Okay, so you're walking around this shrubbery fence,
Kind of trying to like look around at it.
and it's 20 foot tall.
Never mind, I'm not creeping down around it. I'm like,
And eventually, after walking around it for a bit, you find a gap in the shrubbery.
what are the rest of the party doing?
I don't know. What is the rest of the party doing?
As I'm doing dumb bird shit,
I'm
I'm following your dumb bird shit.
Yeah,
Good call.
I'm following the bird because the bird has a propensity for trouble.
Yeah, following at like a distance of 7-ish feet.
It's like I'm doing my best here. All right, all y'all D&D bros and veterans.
You're the leader of this group, so where you go, the rest of us follow.
All right.
King of
Hey,
Troll?
Mainly out of concern, but we
I
follow.
found the gap. What does Spooner do when he finds a hole?
Oh,
I'm
land.
not going to answer that question.
I don't know if you answer it. Is it going to get us banned?
Fives is entering the gap and minding it too while he's at it.
Okay. Hold on just a second for me.
I love the delay on the stream. Alicorn's reaction when I said that. It's like, this fucking guy. How did I get it on this show?
Let me make sure that certain things are done. All right, cool. And we will move you guys over here.
Whoa.
And you should find yourselves at the top center of the page. Or top
Incorrect.
Top
It's a
left.
giant black space.
Zoom out.
I
Zoom
can
out and
see
move your
just
camera.
fine.
Okay. Nope. Hang on.
I can
All
see
right,
it.
5 should be fixed now.
Okay. So yeah, zoom out. I didn't do anything wrong, you guys.
No, it was just his token wasn't set up right.
Oh, there we go. Hi.
Hi.
And it looks like a maze.
It's a maze.
It's amazing.
Wait, I read this Harry Potter book.
Amazing.
Did you put your name in a cup, Crest?
It wasn't me, honest.
It was.
All right. So Fives is leading the way as you guys find the entrance into this shrubbery.
I'm gonna let out, and do I still hear the croaks?
You do.
Can I tell what direction they're coming from?
For ease of reference, up is north, down is south,
Yes.
west is left, east is right. They're coming from the south.
Then I'm going to go to the south,
Okay.
and I'm going to do. Boop.
All right.
Oh, cheese and crackers.
The rest of you following him?
Gonna
Yup.
have to.
Yes, and I'm probably going to have Kit fly up if she can and see if she can help guide us in the correct direction.
Okay. Would help a lot if the GM had the answer to the maze. He doesn't. Let me see if I can.
It's a maze even for the GM.
Let me see if I can find a way through it real quick.
Shouldn't follow me through
Yes,
here.
I can. Okay.
He's making this up as he goes along.
So,
We're all gonna die.
give me a perception roll from Kit.
Or we may find the ghost of Dave Bowie, like in the middle of the fucking maze. Caught
Yes!
And,
Like-
and Kit does have advantage on perception because she has keen hearing and sight.
Okay. All right, nicely done. I realized that these squares are 10 feet by 10 feet, and they actually should be 5 feet by 5 feet. Let me fix this so that the scale.
Oh
is
my
proper.
god.
So we need to be teeny tiny little people instead of the big people.
Yes.
We're like giants right now.
Let me fix
Yeah,
the
like
scale.
skinny shimmying through here when
You made my token
There
so
we go.
tiny. I'm like squinting to get in there.
He's just cold. Okay.
Listen, man. Listen. Why'd you have to go there?
All right. So, are you sending Kit out to find a way out of the maze, or are you sending Kit out to just like scout the maze out?
To scout the maze and tell us how to get to where the sounds are coming from.
Okay. So Kit goes up and flies over the hedge, and just turns around, comes right back, and like other side of the hedge.
Okay. All right, so we have to get on the other side.
You're lucky the crowd didn't throw a bunch of fucking rocks at him.
Wait.
Did she say if it's easier to go east or west, or just it looks about the same either way?
You sent her out to find the sounds, and so she just went directly to it, up and over.
For the easiest way to get to the sounds.
In that case, she's going to take a little bit longer before she comes back, as she will tell you west.
Okay.
This is just shrubbery that's blocking us, right?
No. So these are twisted brambles and thorns and vines.
Like
there goes-
Briar Rabbit.
And you can even see on the outside before you make your way in that some zombies have embedded themselves in the entangled into the thorns and are there just kind of hanging out. God damn it, I hate that pun. And just like trying to get free, but they're just kind of stuck in all of the vines.
Well, there goes my idea of just cheating and cutting our way through it.
yeah.
No,
We're not
you
gonna
never
kill
do
it.
that with a maze. Never, ever. The Minotaur gets
um,
very mad.
After Kit comes back and tells me that, I'm going to start moving down to the west, and as I'm passing Lex, I'll just let him know that Kit said it's easier to go this way, or faster to go this way.
And I call out the fives. Not you said it's the other way.
Not fives can fly. Okay. So I'm going this way then.
Okay.
Just those constant reminders that fives can't fly.
And so just a quick thing from me as we work through this maze, make sure that you're just kind of taking small steps forward, so if something happens I have a moment to stop you without you going, hey, I just ran 500 yards.
No, yeah, I was looking at
Okay.
20 feet and then another. So I was
Yeah,
good.
just the little small bursts you guys have been doing it fine. I've had groups in the past that are just like, I'm just going to rush right through I'm like, I had something to tell you 2 rooms ago.
Yeah,
so-
I have like 40 feet of move, so.
All right.
That's- I'm
And I do
trying-
have I do have an encounter table as well that I need to roll for you guys while you're
Oh,
working
10-4.
your way through this. So we can do
Okay,
that.
so approximately how many squares do you want me to move?
What's your movement speed?
30.
30, so it would be 6.
Okay, so
'Cause these are
like
5-foot
1,
squares.
2, 3, 4. Okay, I can do that. Because
Oh,
using
God.
the ruler
Well-
is going to be kind of hard with it being mazy.
Everybody roll me perception.
Yay! I love that phrase. I fucking wake up in a cold sweat hearing your voice in my head sing. You can ask Panda. I woke up the other day like, perception!
So
He can't get you here.
as you walk up to the actually a couple of you, Lexus had the higher roll though. So Lexus, as you get to the inside lining of the maze, I'm gonna move you there for practical purposes.
Okay.
There's a tiny
You
worm.
begin looking around, and you can see that there is, like, just beyond the thorns, a little bit lower, there's a door, but it's only about 2 feet tall.
It can fit.
Okay, I call out to everybody. We have a tiny door here.
Fives is tiny.
This is tinier than Fives.
How tiny?
As I point the door out.
I'm just gonna look at Lex and be like, the last time I sent my owl through a door, you died.
It came out my face.
Fives can do it.
Fives, other than the owl, Fives is the smallest one here. I'm sure he could ship.
Okay. Fives. Fives. Give me 1 second.
Attach the rope to this bird.
Tie a rope around my foot.
Yeah, if something happens, just tug. We'll pull you back.
I don't know. He does have a habit of losing his feet.
That
Which
was
one is
one
it?
time.
You'll never let that go, will you?
Okay, so
Yeah, but you lost both of them.
I'm going to cast
I miss my
Bless,
feet.
Okay.
and I'm going to bless Fives, Javaria, and Samoya.
Okay.
Impressed.
Also, because I want the rest of you to enjoy the name of this place, the name of the area you are in is Dung Rung Lung.
I like
I
it.
swear to God, it's got to be the guy that wrote Adventure Time.
They had way
Influence.
too much fun naming these things. You've got Mwahaha, Ahoy Hoy, and now this.
Yep.
I like it. No, that's good. I'll never forget it.
What is it?
Dung Rung Lung.
Yeah, good job.
I was going to say Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph look. All right. So
Poop platter.
Fives kind of like gets down on his haunches, starts, commando crawling, at the door. Everybody kind of realizes that he doesn't need to commando crawl to the door. He can just walk normal to the door. He just commando crawls to the door. I'm going to peck the door twice.
Are you knocking on the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how nobody's questioning that I'm knocking on the tiny door. You guys are all very, very, very just like good-minded people, very polite.
I think we've just gotten used to it.
The Metal Gear Invasion music, yeah. Bring.
All right. So the door swings open from the other side, and Fives is beak to face with a tiny frog, or not a tiny, but a frog person. You can see two others behind him, all three of them holding spears.
I was about to ask, are they armed?
These look like the frog people that you encountered while on the shark bait.
The water,
The Knotberries.
the nutberries. Yes! God, I've been waiting for that. So, hello, nutberries.
That's the worst frog ever.
That was a pretty bad frog. I'm gonna turn over my shoulder. I'm gonna look over at Crest in particular. Crest, you move down.
I'm still standing at the entrance to this thing, man.
You fucking throw my plan out of whack. I'm gonna look over at Lex then, and I'm gonna point kind of rudely, like put right in the lead, frog dude's face, and go, Lex, nutberries.
All right, I'm like Lex is gonna have to like get down like on his knees and hunch over to look into the door.
Yes, you are.
Oh, the grubs.
And as you look down, Lex notices that there are 5 of them there.
I thought there were only 3.
There were.
They are armed. Hello there.
And they, as you say hello, points of spears rush out of the doorway towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Hello is a very bad word.
All right, dexterity saving throw.
Poisoned for life.
Hang on.
You just instantly die.
Hey, dude, wearing heavy armor and hunched down on like almost all fours. Give me a dex save.
They aim for your face.
Where are...
Wait. Question.
Yep.
Do they throw them or just shove them?
They just shoved them.
Fuck.
So like 5 ducks underneath them, and I get stabbed.
No, more like they were just yelling at you, not at me. It's like Joe's apartment. There's 2 big giant faces in their door. I want to go for that face. That's a stabbable face. And son of a dick.
Alright, so you're going to take 12 damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do I have to do the Constitution saving throw through?
You do not. You just share the damage if he takes more damage from whatever.
Do we both say ow at the same time?
You might.
Okay.
Another...
12 from this.
Okay.
Okay.
And you take another 2 points from poison.
Do I also take 2 points from
You do.
poison? Son of a bitch.
You guys share all of your damage.
I let out an ech of pain at that point and kind of just look over at him who just got jabbed in the face, and I'm very confused. Can I try to discern what happened based on what I knew from Baba Yaga's bullshittery?
Sure, give me an intelligence check.
That's a bad idea.
Do it.
You can probably put 2 and 2 together and get 5.
Good one. Good one, bud.
No, you figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door. I'm literally just gonna close the door. Is it an outdoor or an indoor?
Yes.
It swung away from you and into towards the grungs. So if you're gonna try to close it, you're gonna have to reach in and like snatch it closed.
I'm gonna reach in and snatch it
All right,
closed.
give me a dexterity check. Make sure you don't get stabbed by any spears.
To the quick maths.
So you're gonna take 13 damage.
I still managed to close the door, right?
Is the door is closed?
Okay.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oop.
That'll do it. All right,
So how much damage do I take total?
just the 13.
Okay. Fuck, man. Welcome to being almost dead yet again.
I'm right there with you.
Right.
You're fine.
All right. I basically close the door, and I look over at Lex, and I kind of look at him. And I'm just, hold on, wait. What direction is Lex in as far as these cameras go?
I'm behind you.
No. I mean, wait, this way? Nope, that way.
Look at your microphone angrily.
Right. I'm gonna punch him, like in the face, softly. Maybe enough to do, maybe like 1 hit point of damage.
Are you letting him know you're doing this?
No.
Okay. All right. Give me a. Yeah. Give me a unarmed strike.
Unarmed
That's what I was
strike.
looking for.
Okay. Can it just be like?
Love tap.
You hit him.
Yeah. I hit him. Okay.
That misses his AC. I don't really care about damage because you're not trying to damage him.
No, that hit
Yeah.
me.
It totally fucking hits, but let's just not do any damage with
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
I just want to know if I felt it.
So you pretty much slapped me across the face.
Do I? And I felt the slap.
Fives, what the
Yes.
hell?
I slap my face as hard as I can.
And Lexus feels the slap.
Okay, no, seriously, what the hell?
Oh,
Old fat lady.
God.
How?
Oh my God. You should not have done that in front of Javaria.
Old fat lady. You're alive. Let's live. Fives don't fly. Ugh.
So she cursed us as well.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we finally figured it out now. Granted, I only have like 8 life, but you know, it's all good.
So Samoya is just gonna look at him and be like, "Do we really need to be going through this? We haven't even got around the first turn yet, and we're already taking damage, and we don't even know why we're here. We were on a quest."
Here you go, Fives.
Thank you. I think you have barely anything left either.
I do too. I do, but I need to heal you first.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at a level 2.
So that gives me 16?
Yep. And Imp, if I need to do that healing, that wild magic table again, I choose 1. Is he
You
muted?
did heal somebody, didn't you?
Yeah.
Curse! No.
Give me a D100.
I love that he linked the mummy with it.
It's exactly what I was thinking before I even clicked the
Yup.
link. I'm like, curse! Curse! You gotta say it with your mouth shut the entire time. That's the only way it works.
Where's my... that's done.
When you guys are done with Dice Shenanigans, Fives would like to say something.
Let's see if that worked properly. Damn it. Alright. While I'm doing this, go ahead and say what Fives is saying.
I'm going to get up back on my haunches, turn to the party, and just... We should go. At which point I'm going to begin pacing out. Just very deliberately, we're leaving.
Nope. Fuck
Nope.
this place. I'm out.
Nope.
Oh no, not that one.
Nope. All
Is
of
this
my
permanent, Imp?
Yep.
Oh, son of a... All right.
Do you have
Wait.
Tourette's now?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh my god.
So
He's
you
gonna
guys are
make
just
me-
leaving?
Yeah, whatever's in here is obviously not worth it. Just no. No.
What if it's a pony?
If Fives is going to be going by me to leave, I'm just going to put my hand out onto his chest to stop him. And
Can I dodge that? Can I just do like one of those Looney Tunes things where you're walking?
well, where I'm standing, there's only like 3 feet between me and the wall, so I'm just going to put my arm out and
I can limbo underneath that shit. I'm 5 feet tall, dude. You're like 7 foot Ganassi water bro. I'm gonna limbo that. I'm
only
gonna
6
try.
feet tall.
I'm gonna try to limbo it. Damn it! Roll me for it.
Okay.
Yeah, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm proficient.
Doesn't matter.
Damn it! Daddy doesn't
So
want to play
the
anymore.
Fives tries to limbo under your arm. His foot like ends up, because he's not watching where he's stepping, ends up stepping into the briars, and it throws him off and like sends him falling back onto the flat of his back, looking up at Crest.
And I'm going to look to Samoya, knowing that she sent Kit out, kind of waiting on her judgment about whether or not this is going to be worth it for us.
She just told me the fastest way to get to the center. I didn't send her looking for treasure.
Well, what's your call, Hunter?
If we're already getting damaged and this seems like a labyrinth, it may not be worth the end game. We could always stop back by later when we're more well prepared.
Yes, very good, Snake Lady.
See, I disagree. I
you
think we
wanna
should
lead?
push forward. I will lead if that's what it takes.
If
Why
that's
do
what
we-
you want to do.
Why do we need to push forward? As
People don't just set up a labyrinth for the hell of it.
do you under-
They set up a labyrinth to protect something. Now that something is either knowledge or treasure or anything of that sort.
That's for
And
myself.
we're in Chult for answers. I think it's
Maybe it's another goat.
logical to proceed forward.
My goat's with the mounts for just completely out of character. My goat is with the mounts all tethered up and safe and not being eaten by anybody named Crest.
You never know. The cure for this death curse could be at the center of this labyrinth.
Being guarded by little frogs.
Are little frogs going to stop us from potentially getting the cure?
It almost stopped
Yes.
him.
Remember what Sharkbait said. The Grugs are very territorial. This is probably one of their homes. Do we really want to start kicking people's homes down? They
Crest won't be
obviously
the first time.
They obviously don't want us here. Let's just leave them alone. I doubt the little guys have anything to do with anything, and I begin to leave.
And I begin to push forward.
Samoya's gonna draw her bow on Crest.
So from
Overruled.
from somewhere around you, you hear a throaty croak that at once both sounds lusty and forlorn.
Wait, what?
Okay. Hold on. What? I just want to hear you say that word again.
You just want me to say lusty again.
Yeah.
No, he wanted you to say forlorn.
Forlorn.
Oh, baby.
Well, I'm hoping
Quick, turn
it's
my
some kind
camera
of
off.
hideous toad creature who wants to make Crest or bitch. That'll make me happy.
Well, I mean, frogs do like water.
That's where they lay their eggs.
Oh man, no! I just had it. I'm struck by inspiration, my muse. Hold on, a way that I can get Chris pregnant in this campaign that can happen. All right, that can totally happen.
I don't know if HP Fox is on board with this.
I don't think I'm pressing forward.
I think
he's gonna go. He's
think-
good. He's good. DM. He wants to. He wants.
I think-
he likes it. He likes it.
I think I've seen this Schwarzenegger movie before.
Okay, can I be Danny DeVito though? No, wait, that was twins. My bad. I'm still itching to leave at this point. I mean, okay.
Okay, so is-
mimics and repeats the exact same noise back. The lusty, forlorn croak.
Is Samoya pulling her bow on Crest?
Yes.
She's going to tell Crest that she does not want to press forward and she'll have to follow him if he goes. So she'd rather shoot him now and poison
Drag him out.
than him force her to continue.
Well, you're gonna have to shoot me then. And I take
Alright.
another step forward as I say that.
Well, and instead of shooting him, like she said, she's going to try to catch him off guard and poison spray from her mouth in his face.
That's like a kiss from a snake, right?
No.
Oh, it's more like projectile
It's a-
vomit.
Con
You know,
save.
like a spitting cobra.
Damn it.
So what's the save effect on that? Is it just half damage?
Yes, I believe so. Let me
Okay.
double check.
Hey, did the frog hooker say anything back to me after I croaked at her?
The frog hooker.
Sorry, whatever. You said a lusty, forlorn freaking croak, man. I'm like, I repeat the exact same sound back because that's what Kenku do, man.
No.
It doesn't actually say. I'd have to pull up the actual thingy.
All right, hang on.
Salamander's mating call.
I think it's pinned in one of our private chats.
For the sake of argument,
Nope. So
I'm no
it's an
longer
all or
laying
none
prone.
thing.
Okay. Damn it.
Okay.
So again, though, Impious, for the sake of argument, I'm no longer prone, right?
Right.
Okay, I just assumed as much.
I'm taking another step forward, still kind of side-eyeing Samoya.
Okay. What's Fives
Well, then,
doing? He got up, right? Is he going?
Yeah, I'm noticing Crest. I'm having a moment to think.
Okay.
I'm not like taking an action to think. I'm just as me. I'm having a moment to think real quick of what to do.
Okay. What's Lexus doing?
He looks back and he notices that Crest is out of sight. Samoya, is he actually going in?
Yes.
You're right. He is an idiot.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
And I just walk back, like, begrudgingly. Like, cursing Crest's name even more.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't be bothered to save a child, yet wandering into certain doom. That's fine.
I am now. I guess I have no choice. Begrudgingly
Aw.
fall. I don't wanna.
Give me a perception check real quick, Fives.
I really don't want to follow.
Actually, Lexus and Samoya can give me one too.
Yeah, I did one. I
And
perceive
Kit as
everything.
well, or just me?
Kid as well.
I still haven't moved from this spot.
Yep. You all, the four of you, hear a rustling sound, as if something moving throughout the vines and the thorns, and you look back, and what you're sure was the entrance moments ago,
Is now.
only to find a wall of thorns.
Well,
Alright.
fuck.
At this point, I'm gonna use my speak to animals to talk to Kit and tell her that if anything happens to me, to attack Crest with all her strength until he goes down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright.
Fun times.
All right. While we're walking along, I'm going to do this for me in Fives.
Crest, give me a perception roll. Sorry. He's moving along, so I had to just pop in. Alright.
So what is that? 8 plus 9?
So
Yeah.
Crest takes a step down, the ground giving way below his feet as he tumbles into an open pit. And this is for the falling damage. This is for the number of spikes that you land on when you fall into the pit.
Good
Stabbing
job.
damage.
Oh wait, I just did the wrong thing. That was supposed to be a 6, not a 3. And then this is for the poison that is on said spikes.
Good.
So 2, 5, 15 points of damage to Crest as he falls into a pit. Spikes ramming up through his ribs, and you can see them kind of covering in this thick green.
Did he just fall into a tiger pit?
He did.
Like a punji pit, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do one thing.
And it
here
is
real
10
quick.
feet deep and 5 feet wide.
So 50 feet. Gotcha.
Yep, 50 feet. 5 times 10, right? That's how that
It's
works?
50 feet deep with an area of like
A million miles.
like a million miles.
He was going to try and just, pretend it didn't happen and keep moving forward, but that spike in his ribs hurts a little bit. So he's struggling a little bit to lift himself off of the spike.
Oh.
Robe. I'm just,
Do we need to get him out?
I think we should.
But
I
why?
can get him out.
No.
You okay
You should
down there,
stay.
buddy?
He just got pin cushioned. I don't think he's okay.
I don't
he
know.
eventually lifts himself off of it, but he's struggling and limping a little bit as he tries to head to the other side of the pit and climb back up.
And I cast Bark Skin on myself to prepare
Okay.
for anything else that
There-
happens.
there's enough room that the rest of you can move around this pit without risk of falling in. It was covered with foliage and leaves before, but now it's very clearly this open pit in the pathway.
Maybe the rogue should go first and not the half-hearted little wizard boy.
Wizard boy.
Is that enough to get up the other side of the pit?
Yeah.
Perfect. So after I climb up the other side, I'm just continuing forward with as straight a face as possible.
Okay.
Like that did not just happen.
All right. And let's take our next break there. I know it's a little early, but let's go ahead and take it before you guys get into this maze too far. So you folks that are hanging out with us tonight and watching, thanks so much for doing so. Hopefully you're enjoying the show. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the follow button. That way you know when we do go live. And we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, get up, stretch legs, all that good fun stuff. And we will be back here momentarily. Thanks so much once again for hanging out. We appreciate it.
What a glorious
All right, we're back. Welcome back,
Yes, you're
everybody.
Hi.
Yep,
Hey,
I
guys.
could see that happening.
There's the Mags laughing that I'm used to coming back to.
It's a good sign.
All right, so you guys are in the Drung Rung Lung maze. Crest has now pulled himself out of the Punji pit that he stumbled into, and yeah, what are you guys up to?
I do have to explain for a moment that out of character, falling into that pit, onto those spikes, like physically made me cringe because I have stepped on a spike before I had it go clean through my foot and had to pull myself off of it.
That does not sound fun
So-
at all.
It's
That's
not a
I've
good
had to do that as
time.
a kid too. Yep.
That's why you wear shoes.
Oh, it went through the. No.
Yeah, I was wearing shoes. It didn't really help. In fact, it made it more difficult to pull myself off of it.
I've come close to stepping on a rusty nail, like to the point where like you step down on, you could feel it pushing up through the sole of your shoe, and luckily like stopped before it broke through the shoe. But yeah,
But why
I've
would you
been
stop?
close.
Everybody loves tetanus shots.
No,
I mean, it's a good way to go get your booster, I guess.
make sure your shots are up to date. All right, but yeah. So you guys, Crest has pulled himself out of the Ponji pit. The rest of you are able to kind of walk around it now that you kind of see where it is. Is anybody doing anything, or
Yeah, I'm grabbing the hem of his cloak.
And Samoya is just gonna be still brooding, but kind of laughing under her breath, just like stupid piece of crap idiot.
Follow along, profoundly quiet, which is very out of character.
okay? Stop.
All right, I'm just gonna move up to where the Purdy is.
Somebody roll me a d6.
Not it.
I'll do it, or not.
Okay. Let me take care of something real quick. Okay. Keep going.
I'm not sure I want to now.
Fine.
I definitely don't want to now.
This is fine.
Why?
I have a compy. This is fine.
Yeah.
So you turn a corner, Crest, and you see these frogs. They're in a formation almost on patrol. And as they see you, they stop and they kind of thrust their spears forward in your direction.
I speak in your general direction, sir.
Please no speak.
So, roll for initiative.
Depends on what Crest is doing. He's the one that they've encountered as the lead of the group. So
Well,
This man does not represent us.
I was expecting a roll there when they thrusted their spears in my general direction. Are
Five's
they
kinda
actually
like-
trying to hit me, or are they just trying to appear threatening?
so far they're just appearing threatening.
Can fives kind of like peek a little? All you see is a beak coming up, the very tip
hopping
of a
over.
beak, like a little tiny peak of a beak over his right shoulder. He's like, don't say hello, and then just kind of like fades back behind.
What language do they speak? I know we spoke to some before when we were on our way in.
You don't know.
I'm going to say greetings in Primordial.
And one of them just kind of not really trying to injure you, just trying to get you to back up, thrust the spear towards your direction.
Oh my god, I just imagine fucking Ewoks.
Yeah, that's kind of what he's doing.
Oh, nug nug.
I'm going to kind of look over my shoulder to the rest of the party and just be like, well, this is obviously the direction we should be heading in. And I'm going to turn back to the little frog dudes and
Are
say
you sure?
again in Primordial, let us pass.
How big are the frog dudes again? They're like a foot tall.
Not berries.
Oh wait, these are not working. I have to have a token selected.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sister Mary Frances.
Please just cast a fireball.
Did all of you
have
get
that spell yet.
initiative?
Yes. Now just click a big fireball, like radiant damage up the wazoo, dude. Go hard.
I don't think I have any. Well, that's not true. I have one AOE spell, but it's not very good.
Whatever happened to chromatic sphere? The one thing.
I got rid of it.
So I want to
So-
trade in the ICBM for a friggin' rock.
Crest, in the back, you can see one of the frogs or one of the grungs leap up into the air, and watch him as he sails over the other two that are standing beside him, and the slice of thorn bush beside you. And Lexus, you hear as one lands on the ground behind you.
Oh god, they're flanking us.
Who's the attack?
Crest, or excuse me, not Crest. Lexus with advantage, as it's a kind of surprise attack.
Okay, wait a second. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
So 21.
Oh,
Am I mathing right? Yes.
You are mathing right. I take it I have to save or anything?
No, oddly enough, it's just instant poison damage, which feels odd, but doesn't say anything about saves for their attacks.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my sentinel feat just to get one unarmed attack on the dude that's attacking Lex.
Okay.
Oh well, sorry, melee weapon attack on the one that's attacking Lex.
Okay.
That's like the one reaction I can do.
That will hit.
Those icons make them too adorable to kill.
Until they start poisoning you, and then it's
No,
fine.
grungs are freaking adorable.
Okay, so I hit the dude for 13.
You hit him in the chest, and you can watch as the Qatar, the point of it erupts out of his back. And now you have this little impaled frog on your Qatar.
I'm gonna hold it up. I'm gonna sniff it. I'm gonna chuck it forward and hit the back of Chris' head with it.
Rude.
Let slide.
What is Crest doing?
Also, how much damage did you and I take, Ro?
21.
21. What is Crest doing as he's hitting the back of the head with a grung?
Probably turn around to see if he was being attacked or if someone was just frustrated with him.
And the moment that you turn around,
Well, I should say looking over my shoulder.
the moment that you look over your shoulder, the grung lunges forward with its spear. The one that you were attempting to talk to.
That matches. No, we have that +1 AC. That does not hit.
Okay. This one, let's see. It's 25.
When Crest turns to see, I am literally holding the Qatar, but imagine there's like a sharp thing in between, you know, my this knuckle area right here. You know.
Fives, as you are making rude gestures, give me a perception check. Okay, you don't see it. He's gonna have advantage. So, as you were making rude gestures at Crest over your fist, you feel the point of a spear kind of slide in right under your ribs, right where those like your liver and kidneys are. So go ahead and take 6 damage there.
My fucking kidneys! All right.
You got 2. You're fine.
I need those for peeing. It's important.
Kit,
You could pee blood.
you probably will now.
That's never
Well,
fun.
now.
All right, well, crap. I really want to send her after Crest. I really, really want to, but I'm gonna have her attack this frog down here.
Okay. That'll hit. You hear this frog give out this high-pitched croak and screech as the talons from Kit dig into its shoulder. All right, Samoya.
All right, I'm going to aim for the one that attacked Crest. Which one is that? The left one or the right one?
The right
or-
one.
The right one. All right. Well, I'm gonna aim for that one with my longbow. It'd be a shame if I
That'll hit.
botched.
All right.
And 10 damage, and I'm going to attack the one next to it with my second attack.
Okay. That will miss.
Darn. Okay. And that's it for me.
All right, so this is the one that that Samoya just missed. Is also taking advantage of Crest being slightly distracted.
By being shanked.
Does not hit. 10s are
Nope.
terrible.
Poor Crest is being taken advantage of.
Let's see.
Oh, he likes it. No. I mean, he's chasing after Samoya. He absolutely likes it.
Let's see. Javaria or Crest?
Please, Crest.
Please not Crest.
Javaria! So you see one of them jump over the thorn bushes and land right in front of you. Actually, hang on. Before I tell you what it does, let's see if this hits
Can I
first.
kick it?
No.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can. Sorry.
Let's see. What do I want to do?
He misses and shanks Crest instead.
I mean, so he was jumping over. He was coming down with the spear, coming down from his jump. I think he lands on this grung over here and does that 11 damage to that grung, and we'll just do it that way.
I was expecting him to land in Fives' arms like a baby.
I will name you Jeffrey.
All right, Lexus.
Oh, okay. First off, that's a bonus action, by the way.
Okay.
Mass healing word is a bonus action.
It's just
1,
a
2, 3,
word.
or 4?
You just say a word, right?
2.
Hey, you got it.
What word
No,
do
wait.
you say?
No, you didn't. I lied. That's 3. Give me a D100.
Of course.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, dude, come on.
I am now Pope of the Frogs.
What is that? 84? 64.
64.
No.
I'm sorry.
No.
One of these days, Rojan, you're gonna have to give me a list of all the things wrong with you now.
Oh, it's pretty grand. It's pretty grand.
And Biz, do I at least get the heal?
Oh crap! Are you kidding me?
Nope, that's what you're told. Yeah, the heal goes off.
Okay.
That was my bonus action. So
Okay.
my actual action is this little frog down here is still alive, right?
It is. That'll hit. Alright, and now it's squished. Or probably cut in half under the
Yeah.
weight of that giant meat cleaver. So yeah. Alright, you doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sorry to everyone.
This one is going to attempt
Whoa.
the same attack as last time. Or as the one previous that botched. So this is going for Javaria.
Well, Bessie.
21, I think, hits your AC.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Alright, so you're going to take 9 damage from that.
No.
And it is Javaria's turn.
7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna two-handed baseball swing this quarterstaff.
I'm ducking.
Yeah, good. Wait, where? There are names in the way. This one.
Alright,
Yeah.
that'll hit.
Jibba.
-3. Alright.
I'm
5.
so confused by that. I'm still so very confused by how the two-handed does less damage than the one-handed.
Because a two-handed is a 1d8, whereas a one-handed is a 1d6.
Right, but just saying, like, the luck of the dice that
Yeah.
consistently this entire campaign, for like the 4 months we've been doing this, give or take.
It's Max's fault.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's the easiest way to come across.
I'm not allowed to have quarterstaffs in any game. That never worked.
She has. She's tried to have them
Okay.
in at least 3 games with me, and they're always terrible.
So I have a mechanics question.
Okay.
I cannot occupy the same 5 foot by 5 foot spot as Crest.
Correct. Well, you can, but it becomes difficult terrain.
Can I just switcheroo? Can I like Jackie Chan him?
So you're wanting to just like jump over him and push him back to where you are?
Grab his shoulders.
Yeah, or yeah, just grab his shoulders and just be like, you know, you go behind me, and
He's
I-
kind of already behind you? Oh, you said Crest, not Lexus.
yeah, Chris. I want
Yeah.
to.
I don't know why he's throwing me at him.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Go get him, big guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, go for it. As long as Crest isn't, would Crest resist this? Just getting kind of pulled from behind, or
I don't think he'd have much of a choice.
Let's see. You are.
Considering he has a bunch of punji pit shit stuck in his.
Where are you?
body.
Is that you in the middle there?
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the melee,
Okay,
the
so-
melee character stuck in the middle, surrounded me.
Turn off these nameplates. Hang on.
My question would be then, if we did that, since my glaive has a 10-foot reach, would I still be able to attack those guys from that position?
Total Jackie Chan style. I'm only 5 feet
let's
tall and weigh like 90 pounds. You can totally swing over me or around
Yeah, I
me.
think you would get. Yeah, you'd still be able to get him.
With no disadvantage or anything?
Yeah, because you're still within 10 feet.
Okay.
By the
then,
way, I'm
yeah,
turning
that's
off
fine.
your nameplates to kind of
That's fine.
release,
Y'all
ease the clutter.
recognize which ones
That's
are.
fine.
Yeah.
Fine for me.
Sure hope we know what
We
we
all
are.
know who we are now.
I hope.
In
And-
which case, there's no like acrobatics needed. I will just willingly switch with him.
Okay.
And Smarty's just gonna pop him on the back of the head when they switch.
If
Yeah, I'm gonna basically. So what Fives does is he grabs Crest by the shoulders and then just kind of like
Leapfrog.
leapfrogs, and as Crest goes flying back, it's up to you guys to catch him or not.
all right, give me an acrobatics roll.
And I'm going to. I am proficient in this, which means nothing if this campaign is anything.
That'll work. 15,
wow.
15 is right where I wanted it to be, so that's fine. So you
frickin'
guys swatch places without much issue.
Sweet. Let's begin our dark work. First things first. I'm going to Qatar that dude.
Okay,
Please don't fuck this up, my dude.
that'll hit.
All right.
All right, and he dies.
He dies. I'm gonna spend a key, gonna flurry of blows, and I'm gonna do the same thing to that guy.
Okay,
Go ba-bam.
that'll hit.
And then ba-boom.
All right, -7.
And then, so how's he looking? Because the way I think is just, I gotta turn, shank one dude in the face. Obviously, he's done. Turn around again, you know, do like backhand kind of move, kung fu shit.
Yeah, so
You
you
the second
he's
guy.
staggered back into the thorns from the blow, and you can see that the thorns have also on top of your punch have cut him up pretty bad. He's looking pretty rough.
All right, and in that case, my final follow up with, because I get the regular attack, flurry of blows. So now I have two, because of flurry of blows, I have 2 attacks I can do.
Yep.
All right, so hit him again, kind of keep pushing him hard against the brambles.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. All right.
And then the last one, I'm just kind of looking at him dead in the eye, and then I'm gonna agile parry
Okay.
with my last bonus thing that I could possibly do. So my AC should now be 17.
Okay. With that additional one from the mushroom.
Yeah, that's because it goes up by 2 otherwise, but we have the food buff, so 17 AC.
Okay.
I think I'm in pretty good shape now.
Crest.
Okay, so since those guys are dead, I can actually move by 5s. It's just difficult terrain, right? Like I can move past him.
Yeah. I mean, you can move up to, like, if you're moving diagonal into his square and then past, then yes. Just his
Yeah,
square counts as 10 feet of movement.
It would be like his square there and then down to there.
Yeah.
So that would be a total of 15 feet of movement, which is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one that is right by us. Let's going to take one of these.
All right, that'll hit. And it's dead.
Ooh.
And the other one, because it is within 10 feet of me, is going to take one of these.
That'll hit. And it's dead. All right. So you successfully cleared out the patrol of the Grung. Their tiny frog bodies lay broken at your feet. Their spears kind of clattering to the ground and off, kind of kicked under some of the branches. What are you doing? You are terrible people. Adventurers are horrible
you
people.
are terrible people.
I'm literally.
Hey, I wanted to leave.
I'm
me too.
gonna kind of just squat down and massage my my wound area. You know, like around the kidney area, and kind of feel. I don't really want to get into too much detail as I'm trying to make sure that I can piss well for the next.
Trying to make sure all your organs are still.
Yeah, I want to
where they
make. I want to make sure my boys are good, and this is fine.
I'm gonna walk up to Fives because this is not a spell, mind you. This is an ability. So it's up. It's up to you. It's up to you if it works, Imp.
All right.
That scares me that you have to clarify.
But I'm gonna walk up and just touch him to heal him for my level. So, and then plus my abilities, he's healed for 2 more.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
for 7.
I didn't actually. It didn't populate a number for me. It's weird. Oh, because it's number of half your level. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So you heal 7 fives.
Okay, I'm healing for 7 more.
Mhm.
That brings me to 22. Hot shit. I'm still, like, obviously it's healed, but at the same time, it's not. It's sore. It's tender.
Imp, do I know what's going on with me right now, or okay?
Do that.
Huh?
Nothing.
So, if everyone's all readied up, I'm gonna just kind of dust myself off and continue straight-faced, moving forward.
It's like he's like adjusting his cloak and everything to make himself look a little more dignified as he keeps walking into the traps.
Yep.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, what is that?
5.
What are those?
So, as you turn the corner, you can see that apparently the brambles on the outside of the maze don't catch all of the undead as they try to wander through, and some have gotten lost in the maze.
Yeah, this is totally worth it, Crest.
Oh, we do this again.
Wait, I need to do this.
Do we need to do? So we are doing initiative again? Yes.
Looks like it. I mean, you can try to. I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna parlay with no fucking Zambi.
You can try if you want.
Money for the session.
Let's see.
I don't think I've rolled good initiative once in my life.
Hey,
in these
that
past
4.
like 3 years.
Mags, too good.
I don't wanna. That means getting close to those things.
Alright. Somebody's got an initiative of -1 if that makes you feel better.
So what you're saying is
he goes next year.
He goes like Mags goes, and then when it finally comes around time for his turn, Mags goes again anyway, and then he goes.
He gets lapped in the initiative.
He gets lapped, yes.
All right.
Hey, he's the one that's right in front of me. I think that means I get an attack of opportunity as he comes out of the bramble.
He is. Javaria.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little hop, skip, and a jump over these guys. Wait, that right about. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And just cause, fucking that one. I hate zombies with a passion.
Zombies suck.
Well, I mean,
No, that's vampires.
Well, no, it's just she started cross-classing with Ranger, and her preferred enemy is zombies because she started doing that in Chult. So this is her preferred enemy. She fucking hates them. They're creepy.
That will hit.
Okay, and this is two-handed. We're baseball swinging its head.
Okay.
Why always the lower number with the 2? You little rat bastard.
So you swing your quarterstaff, and you hear a crack as it connects with the zombie's head. The head goes reeling for a minute, and then just slowly lifts back up, settles back in on the spine where it should be, as it continues to just lurch forward. The one beside it grabs both of its hands together in kind of like a haymaker swing and swings it towards Javaria's head.
No.
Don't think a 13 hits though.
I
You got the
have a
+1 from the mushroom?
So no.
All right.
So no.
Tie goes to the player, though, doesn't it? All the same.
It does anyway, but
Still. No.
5s.
No touch.
All right. What's the distance here? Oh fuck. No. Okay. I'm going to move.
Are you going the distance?
I'm going for speed. I'm going for that one.
Okay.
And I'm going to. So basically, I'm not charging. Got to watch my verbiage. So I just kind of rush up forward and just lay it on in like Falcon Punch. That one right there.
All right.
It's a Kenku punch.
That'll
hard
hit.
as I fucking can.
And 6.
And then my second attack on the exact same target. Just not even a different fist, just bam. All right, that didn't stop it. One
hits.
more.
All right.
And for my bonus action, I'm just gonna pummel it again.
Go for it. That'll hit.
All right.
And it's definitely worse off for wear. You can see one of the arms is holding on by just the skin. The rest of the bone and everything is just kind of dangling there. His center mass is kind of split open, and you can see kind of where his organs would have been had they not rotted away years ago.
Nice, smooth. So basically, I concaved this cadaver's chest in, and at this point it's a go for broke thing, right? He's gonna be urinating blood for the next couple of weeks. He's just going all up in it. So it is absolutely a go for broke moment for 5s.
Okay. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Samoya.
Me, okay.
Yes.
I am.
Now the other Samoya, what are you talking about?
I have my the thing minimized, so I couldn't find the little mini window to unmute myself. So I'm going to aim for this one first.
Okay.
Why do I feel like you're kind of half aiming for me?
She's.
Because she is.
That'll hit. All right. -9.
Okay. And then another longbow to the same one.
Oh,
That'll
God.
hit, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna aim a little bit closer to Fox's head, just to or Crest's head.
Drive
just
the
to mess
point
with him.
home.
So this one goes whizzing by your ear. Crest, you can feel the fletching kind of slap against the tip of your ear as it flies over it. All right.
And that's it for me.
Just grazed him a little bit.
Oh, these things are not that smart, are they? What's their intelligence? No.
They're zombies. They don't have intelligence. They lack brains. That's why they're always trying to eat them.
It's actually intelligent enough not to do that. Good. All right.
Damn it, whatever it is, it was.
5s. So you get another zombie coming out, bringing both hands up and like bringing them down, trying to like drive your shoulders into the ground. That'll hit.
It absolutely does hit. Hits me for 5, yeah?
Yeah, so take 5.
5 takes 5s.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be back. GM told me to take 5.
Kit.
Kit's gonna talons at the same zombie.
Okay. That'll hit.
I can't even see Kid on my little map.
All right, and let's see. Hang on. So this is 5 plus 4, so 9, and this is a Constitution saving throw. Okay. All right. So it goes down, kind of onto its knees and slumps over against the brambles. Zombie.
How many more are pouring out of that hedge?
Wouldn't you like
Yes.
to know? 5s.
The answer is yes.
So this is the one that you've been attacking, the one that you've worked on, and he's making a last-ditch effort as he shambles forward to just kind of push into you, hoping to like knock you back and into the brambles behind you.
He should have disadvantage. Not that it fucking matters.
He has disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh well, it just by a snatch hair is over my AC, so I take the 6 bludgeon.
All right.
Is that with the +1 AC?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
I
got
have.
I'm
14
here.
normal.
I'm here trying to preserve myself as well.
Yeah, I've got a 14 AC, but it goes with
Oh.
the 15 for that food, and I wasn't defending. So if I
I'm
was
not down.
defending,
Yeah, 1.
I'm not down.
He's a 1. All right. Speaking of Crest, I'm sorry. Lexus's turn is next. Crest.
Okay. Well, that one that's like right in front of me there,
Mhm.
he is going to be cursed,
Okay.
and I'm going to poke him.
curse.
Oh, land.
That'll hit.
16.
All right, and let's see. So 16 plus 5, 21. So there's no way I'm gonna make this, but
He makes it.
he makes it. He's
Of
he's
course
still
he
at
does.
1 hit point.
This is why I hate undead. Oh, let's try it again.
All right, that'll hit. 6 plus 5, 11. He's at 1 hit point.
He's made.
This is why I hate undead.
Lexus.
I'm gonna go here. Getting a little fed up with all this undead bullshit here.
Okay.
Remember last time that you tried turning undead, Lex?
Okay. So you cast it. Your holy symbol held high. The light, or the clouds part, and a beam of light comes down and radiates, and what you normally feel is warmth, you feel nothing, no temperature change. And you just see the light move out across the radius, and nothing happened.
And nothing happens?
Yep,
This isn't because of the effect that you told me, is it?
it is.
Because this isn't a spell, though.
Is turn undead is not. It's a talent.
It,
it's a trait. Okay.
it's a trait.
All right. I was thinking it's a spell for something.
No, that's why I cast it. I
Okay.
made sure it wasn't a spell.
Okay.
So they all have to make a save. It's a wisdom save, I believe.
Okay.
Wisdom save DC 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There should have been one more. Did you guys kill one? I don't remember. Fuck it. Wisdom? Okay.
No, we haven't killed one yet that I'm aware of.
I have killed one.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
What was the DC?
14.
14? Okay. 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so
They're all
of them...
destroyed. Because of if these are basic zombies, if these are the basic zombies I'm thinking of, they should be destroyed because of Destroy Undead.
Where's Destroy Undead? 'Cause
Destroy
all you cast was Turn Undead.
Yeah, it's something. It's not something that pops up along with it, but Destroy Undead starting at 5th level when an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if the challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold. The threshold for 5th level is half or lower. So I don't know if these are your basic run-of-the-mill zombies or if they're stronger.
Okay. Well, update your turn undead spell between sessions so that that's reflected in it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's say ref. Call shenanigans on that one.
And Lex gets tackle hugged because zombies are gone.
No, don't tackle hug me. I have 1 HP.
So go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw there.
Oh, okay.
No, don't.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if he wasn't expecting it, he'd get pushed into the bramble.
No, that's fine.
As Javaria kills Lexus.
All right, what are you guys doing? Moving on?
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Lex.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to limp forward a step and just kind of like
Crest,
hunkered.
do me a favor, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Okay, and since you we kind of spoiled it already, Imp, I'm gonna try to cast Healing Word, and it's not gonna go off.
To Crest. You really need to watch where you step.
You know, I thought those zombies were in a bit of an odd pattern.
One of them was smart enough not to step on it. That's what I rolled for earlier.
Well, I noticed that they didn't fill in the gaps like they normally would fill in to surround or to semi-surround me or to cut me off.
One of them thought about doing it, and then he went, "No, never mind." So,
something was weird about that.
I made the consideration, but I think Crest was too busy fighting that one zombie to really clue in.
land on.
So are we having another punji pit then?
Yeah. Let's see. This is gonna be
So Moya's gonna laugh hysterically when he goes down.
4d6 because he landed on 4 spikes.
Glad I recovered HP from that one zombie dying then.
And 2d6. So you took 4, 20, 26 points of damage altogether. Oh wait, that's 2d3s. That was supposed to be 2d6s. Hang on. 20. I was like, what the hell's a 3-sided dice? That's not a thing. It's still 6.
It's still the same. So
you take 26 points of damage from that punji pit.
So I think that's probably enough to say that one of the spikes like went in him and out the other side.
Probably.
Oh,
And
He did land on 4 of them.
he's not having a good time down there.
What is
Is it feeling worth it to you now, Crest?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
you feel it now?
I'm still alive.
I'm just gonna like snort out little blood clot from getting hit in the face by a zombie and continue to lurch forward
Okay.
until I come to this weird crossroads deal, and I'm just gonna squat.
Okay.
I'm having a real hard time pulling myself off.
Yeah,
that
you
one.
are. You can't do it with a 13.
Okay.
I'll help you out if you say that I was right.
I got you, Crest. I'm gonna activate Angel Form, fly down there and reach my hand out.
And then just pull it back at the last second
that
and be
a-
like, "Psych, motherfucker!"
Trait?
That is a trait. Angel Form is a trait. It's my celestial presence. And I just fly down there and just hold my hand out.
Give me a strength save. Or check, rather.
Oh, I was gonna say a save. Wait, what?
Okay. You're able to, like, yank him up off of the punji stick. Which I'm sure doesn't feel real great coming out. As this thing slides out. Luckily, they aren't barbed. Which the
You're
next
too
one,
nice.
Though, I mean, what?
So Imp, I'm gonna try to heal.
Okay.
Just because we kind of gave it away beforehand. So I'm gonna try to heal Crest.
Okay. Crest, you get a migraine.
Well,
I can't tell if it's from the poison seeping through my body from the punji sticks or from Lex touching me.
Yes.
I try it again.
Please don't melt my brain.
So you touch him, and you think and you focus real hard on Crest feeling whole and healthy, and you open your eyes, and he's still coughing up blood in your general direction.
Guys, we may have a problem.
I'll heal him if he says I'm right.
Well, I don't work.
They make pills for that. Sorry.
Well, that's not completely,
No,
random.
I'm not talking about like the random weird effects that happen to you guys when I heal you. I mean, it's not working.
Maybe
So
it's escalated.
Well, Fives kind of like looks up from trying to tend himself and not being good at tending himself. Why make Fives wait?
I can't heal Fives.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk over and do cure wounds on Fives.
Watch out for the guy in the pit. Just don't step on his head. Oh wait, no, he got pulled out. Right.
And Crest just watches that, very kind of dejected.
I'll heal you if you say I was right.
You've been right about several things before. I just won't say which ones.
Chris, just swallow your pride and tell her she's right. You just fell into 2 pits.
I'm still standing.
Surprisingly.
Not longer.
If Crest doesn't say she's right soon, you will not be standing.
Somebody give me a d6.
I already rolled one.
Yeah, sure, I got it, man. I got it. Nice, awesome.
One
Get that out
buddy
of
is.
the way. Get that out of the way.
Yeah, Blazing, they're stuck in a maze.
Yep.
Do I see them?
Yeah, you probably see them.
Does anybody else see them?
No.
Not where
No.
I'm standing.
I should say that. That's
Yeah,
fucking
because I
funny.
imagine I'm probably facing like Lex and Javari and everyone, so I wouldn't see them. I can see them on my map, but my vision isn't pointed in that direction.
Do the frogs see me?
No, not yet. Actually,
Can I roll
let me
stealth to try to stay?
organize these guys?
I was gonna say, can I
Doesn't make any sense
stay?
for them to be there.
Assuming as much this is another patrol, can I stay stealthy? Do you think?
You can try.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check,
Yeah, all right.
which I am proficient in.
Okay, good. So you see them coming around the corner, and you slip back against the brambles, just kind of pushing yourself up against it to surprise them if they come around the corner.
That's exactly. Get out of my head, man. That's my space, and not the failing website.
It's not his fault. It's so roomy.
Ow!
Are you making a bell noise or anything?
No, I am not. I'm being very quiet. I'm not gonna say a damn thing.
Okay. The rest of you are focused on getting Crest out of the pit. You've gotten him out and you've started to heal him up a little bit. What else are you doing?
Wait, did anybody actually heal Crest?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I thought he got healed a little bit. That was Lexus. Okay.
I was.
No, I tried to heal it, and my healing's not working.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on a tick.
We were
Samoya
having the discussion about Samoya being right or not.
Samoya should be next to me if she used, unless it's. So is healing it's a touch thing?
No, cure wounds is touching.
Yeah. So Samoya needs to be over
Samoya
5.
should be like.
So I probably
Like-
would have been like right here.
I probably pull her,
Yeah, that's fine.
you know, along with me to the wall.
Okay,
like
so-
one of these kind of maneuvers.
So I'm basically yelling at Crest, well, tell me I'm right and I'll help you, and then I get
You
pulled
get
out of
yanked
frame.
over to the wall. Yeah.
Well,
not
what I
that
was
far.
gonna do was
I was gonna say, where'd she go?
I got teleported!
I'm giving Crest my last bottle potion.
How many?
Thank
gold
you,
do we have?
Javaria. At least someone around here cares.
I want to get everybody doing that now.
Just this soft, like, little purr coming up from her as she hands it to you.
What's the rating on that potion?
Oh, God, I don't have any of that written down.
All right.
I think
If
they're
it's-
usually
it's-
2d6 plus con modifier or something like that.
If it's a,
It's the one we've always been using. I don't know.
in that case, it's going to be because she doesn't have it written down, so I'm just going to give you the lowest
No, I
one.
just don't.
It's
I
2d4
already
plus
believe
2.
Sorry.
2d4, okay.
If you don't have it written down, I'm going to assume it's the lowest possible thing ever.
Well, I deleted it because I was handing it over.
Let's see.
I think that's the most I've ever actually healed from a potion.
Would they have noticed me being yanked out of...
That's
like-
what we're getting ready to find out right now.
Okay.
Fives, high or low?
Hi.
14's high. In fact, the Grung patrol gets to kind of the opening, and one of them steps just right here. You can hear him and hear his breathing, and then you hear a croak from back in the back of the patrol, and he turns and begins to march off down in deeper into the labyrinth.
That was close.
Yes. Tiny berries.
Samoya is going to pat Fives on the head. Good burp. And then she's going to heal him again,
Okay.
since he saved her bacon.
Bacon. Get out of my head. Was that was for me? I'm at 18 now. Yes.
Yep.
Yay! Cantrips are fun, or whatever that's considered to be.
I don't think Cure Wounds is a cantrip. I think it's a level 1 spell.
It's a level 1 spell, but
Yep.
I have 4 slots, so I can cast it multiple times, thankfully.
I didn't even know that anybody could just carry. So it's only classes, specific classes that can cast spells. You can't have a fighter with Cure Wounds. That seems kind of
You'd have to multi-class into wizard or sorcerer or something.
Yep.
gotcha.
Yeah, there's specific, lists and stuff for each class.
Right, right.
After downing that potion, then, since I have no idea about the patrol, and graciously thanking Javaria, I'm going to continue pushing forward,
Okay.
avoiding the pit so I don't fall on it again.
Okay. Let me see. Is this something I can actually move to the... It is. Cool. Since you guys triggered it and such.
What did we trigger?
I'm sorry. What now?
The trap that was right there. I marked it so that everybody can see it now.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Since the pit already got fallen into.
Neat.
I heard something got triggered. I'm like, oh god, you fall into another pit.
It's like on the Simpsons when Sideshow Bob kept stepping on all the
The
rakes.
rakes.
Thwack. Thwack.
Thank you, Ezrin.
All right.
Oh, cool. Damn. Freaking lots of healing potions.
So, which way now, you idiot? Watch out for any more traps.
Lexus, exhausted and a little close to death, like, can't we just cut through the hedges? Like, get out of here? No, I don't mean deeper in. Let's just find a wall and cut out.
Was Lexus there to see the entrance close off?
Mm-hmm.
We all were.
There.
Well, I
I
wasn't
was there. Yeah, both Samoya and I saw that.
Did they mention it to anybody or just kind of keep it to themselves?
Well, I think the majority of us were standing there as you were walking off, so I think
Fair.
you're the only one that doesn't know.
And it's fine
Fair.
because you don't care, so. Crest,
No, I was kind of tailing you, so no.
You were,
doesn't
yeah.
know either.
Crest,
I have
you
no
do
idea.
know if we make it to place to get whatever thing you want, there will be more berries.
Berries are easy to squish, Fives.
I have nothing to say back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Javaria, you're the only one that hasn't been openly against me so far. So, do you think we should press forward or turn back?
Well, we can't. Lex called out. We can't turn back. The entrance closed up.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
because of your stupidity, we're now trapped in here unless
You-
we make it to the end.
When you started sauntering deeper into this maze, the entrance we walked through closed up.
What time of day is it?
So we have two options. Actually, three options. One, we can keep wandering through this maze until we're dead. Two, I can try to grab us one by one and fly us out of here. Or three, we can just start cutting through a wall and hope it's the way out.
If that entrance closed up behind us, then these are magical plans. I highly doubt we're going to be able to cut through them.
MPS, what time of day is it?
It's
By this
probably
point?
noon.
Probably noon.
Mm-hmm.
Fives has plan.
What is your plan?
Find place. Bless you.
Sorry.
Find dead end. Yes. And camp. Eat. Rest. Think of better way than finding more berries.
I actually think I'm done with this plan. Some of you look like you're in pretty rough shape.
Understatement.
Unless Crest want to fall in another hole.
No. I'll take first watch. You idiots go to sleep.
I've got at least one more in me.
I saw a dead end back a ways if we want to double back.
I'm from my position. I can see, and I'm pretty sure Crest can see it too. This little alcove here that I'm painting on the map. That's a dead end with only one way in. So we could just be right here.
Yeah. That sounds good to me, and I think that's a good spot for if you guys are going to take a rest. I'll move you over there, and we will start out with you guys on your rest. Not next week, because I believe Rojan will be out of town next week.
I'm not out of town, but I have an event.
Okay. So he's unable to attend, so we will figure out something to do for next week. What I did in the past with the flashbacks don't work anymore because Samoya has joined us. So we may just do a one-off dungeon or something. We'll figure it out. But that being the case, how you guys enjoying Chult?
I still
think
say
everyone hates me.
From Orbit, dude. I mean, real talk. It's a fun module. I mean, it's a cool like expansion. I think it's really, really neat. It's dynamic as hell, but it's like
it's unforgiving.
It's the most unforgiving, grueling shit ever. It's like, hey, I just been playing Mario. I like playing games. Here, let me have you play like some Darkest Dungeon.
Here's Dark Souls.
Right?
Yeah.
You like games, kid?
One of the funny things about that comment is you're basically playing it on easy mode. The meat grinder mode, what that does is it takes the death saving throws up to 15 instead of 10 for all of your death saving throws.
Is that because of the death curse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm enjoying. I'm glad you guys are. I can't wait for you guys to get in the center of this maze because of what's there. I'm excited.
I hope it's nothing, just so Samoya can kill Crest.
Yeah, it's just like a fountain.
Take creative license, make it something so that Crest has to be sacrificed to some god of doing things that we should not be doing.
Yeah, I'm taking a real gamble on this one because I'm either gonna absolutely come out on top, or they're just gonna leave me in here to die.
Yeah, it's like Baba Yaga's tea garden or something.
Well, it's not nothing, and I don't want to change it because what's there is actually a whole lot of fun and interesting. So you're gonna do it. It's gonna be fun.
It's a banner that says "Congrats on completing the maze."
It's a banner that says "Mission accomplished."
It's another maze, a smaller maze.
That's right. All right. Before we wrap up for this evening, Spooner, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I am Spooner Sloth. I stream here on Twitch 5 days a week, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on my own channel. On Sundays, I'm here with these beautiful people, almost dying, and it's just that I'm not a D&D veteran. This is the first time I've played D&D in my life more than like 3 sessions.
You're doing well.
That I did. It did a while ago, and it is. I am unnaturally invested in everything. In this whole thing, and all of you, because I'm stress eating, I'm scratching, I'm friggin' I'm constantly daydreaming and thinking of different things. But outside of D&D, anything fancy going on in my life? Next week, starting tomorrow, for 5 days, I am doing a charity stream on my channel for St. Jude Children's Cancer Research Center, and there's incentives. We have a very small goal for all things considered, and you guys can make me eat vomit beans and drink hot sauce and shave my face in weird patterns, and then if everybody goes above and beyond the goal that we've reached by the week's end, my wife Mickey Panda will absolutely put makeup on my face on stream and she's gonna go whole hog, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna look like, but it's gonna make RuPaul look like a dumpster.
Orcatrix, thank you for the bits.
Good times.
Orca.
HB Fox, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I am HB Fox, and I'm the manager for the Hunter Wild. Almost lost it there for a second. We have a community-oriented variety cast here on Twitch, doing all sorts of events, games across the genres, and all that good stuff. And I can also be found here 3 times a week, because I can't say no. So they've stopped asking me from this point forward. And I do want to add on the note of how we're liking Chult so far. This is the second full-fledged 5e campaign that I've done with Impious. And the first time I played with him, he threw us into the Underdark at level 1.
Yeah, I did.
So this is right on par, and I'm really enjoying it.
Good. Rojan, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I am Rojan Quest. Aside from being a co-DM here on Dungeons and Distractions and being here 3 nights a week, I have my own channel where I focus on a variety of RPGs, fighting games, and FPSs. Currently doing an entire series playthrough of Dragon Age. Right now in Dragon Age Origins, getting really salty at times. And looking forward to the upcoming weeks with Dragon Ball FighterZ and Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Right on. Mags, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
I am Hybrid Magpie. I am a creative caster on Twitch. I do emotes, t-shirt designs, channel overlays, and on the weekends we do play the occasional video game.
Don't believe her lies. She never plays games ever.
Shush.
Just kidding. And Alicorn, who are you? What do you do on the internet?
Me, I am Alicorn, and I do things on the internet sometimes. I'm the community manager for Dungeons and Distractions. This lovely show you're on watching right now is one of the couple that I participate in. I also participate on the Tuesday show, where I play a little dragonkin girl that is now a grown-up because of magic and cool things. And I also stream every once in a while. Mostly been playing Subnautica recently because of Hunter. I blame him.
All right. I'm Impious. I run Dungeons and Distractions here on Twitch. We currently have 3 shows a week. Sunday nights is Blood Moon Adventures, which is this show. Tuesday nights is Gibbering Mouthers, which is another 5th edition kind of insane planar jumping world nuking show. Wednesday nights currently is RPG Mixtape, where we pick a new show or a new game and have a guest star every month. This month I killed everybody. on Wednesday.
Total party wipe.
They made bad choices. So we're actually
We made fun choices.
We're going to skip this week because I'm out of town for work. Next Wednesday, we're going to play a game of Fiasco, which if you've never played or seen is kind of like running a tabletop game of Burn After Reading or Office Space. Kind of interesting shit just hits the fan and goes sideways. It's actually a DM-less game, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, and we're going to try that out. And then in February, we're going to play Starfinder, which is kind of Pathfinder in space from what I've understood. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. We'll see how that goes. And then in March, we're starting up a new show altogether to take the place of RPG Mixtape, which will be called Keelhauled. It's going to be a 5th edition pirate adventure game with HP Fox, Alicorn, Hybrid Magpie, Rogan Quest, and Zorro for me. I'm looking forward to doing that with me DMing that. So be on the lookout for that starting up in March. But right now we're going to go on a raid, go show our love and support to other casters out there on Twitch, drop you off on somebody who just show our love and support. We are going to go raid Lorelana, who does a lot of Underdark, D&D, Drow-themed DMing. Right now she's playing HOTS, so if you are a HOTS person, she would totally get salty, and you can watch her play HOTS, and it's fantastic. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight, all the new follows and the bits. We really do appreciate it. We will be back here on Tuesday night for Gibbering Mouthers, and we will see you then. Until then, have a fantastic evening, everybody. Goodbye. I will get used to this timing at some point.
It's like